Okay. Er, hold on. Why is it not working? Come on. I would like that to work. Would be great. All right, there we go. That works. Hello, that one Asian guy. You eat pianos? Well, that's the only way to get your piano skills to improve, so I encourage eating pianos. Hello. Welcome to the stream. I am just trying to Has the curse of art block been lifted? It's getting better, yeah. Pretty much, I would say. Hello, Lel. Welcome to the stream. Let me see. I just need to, yeah, something like that. Then I bring this down, bring that in, bring that in, something like that. Yeah, I was definitely struggling, and I mean, it's not to say that I'm not struggling right now, but it's definitely better. It's better than it was. So, yup. I'm finally free. Nice. Nap truly helps. Yeah. Well, yesterday was kind of bad, but today it's better. I guess an entire full... Well, I say a full night's rest, but I also went to sleep pretty late last night, so maybe I'm not at my peak condition, but I'm better than I was yesterday. So that's probably what matters. So how was your day, Lel, and that one Asian guy? What time is it for me? It's 5:16 p.m. Okay, let me bring this in. Gonna bring the nose in. The other nose. I'm gonna bring... I'm overwhelmed, but I'm okay. What are you overwhelmed by? Just life stuff or something specific? I guess it's all life stuff, to be honest. Doing art helps. Well, that's good. It's good that you have something that calms down your nerves, I assume. I'm tired. Me too. I am also slightly tired. Not as tired as I was yesterday though. College stuff? Ah, yes, college. I would probably be as stressed as you and overwhelmed. Hold on. Yeah, school by itself is very stressful, so having to, I guess, having to be more responsible with your schoolwork, I can see how that would be stressful. Hello, Diavola. Welcome to the stream. All right, let me bring in her hair. Do you think you can do some JoJo poses? Maybe not. I need to see if I can do some normal poses first. Actually, I don't know. Depends. I don't know. Probably not, though. Today, I'm focusing on, well, I guess as the title says, reclaiming my art skills. I was having quite the rough time yesterday with the drawings, so I'm hoping that maybe today I can do better. Hoping. I'm an English student with broken grammar daily. Of contradictions. Hey, it's okay if you're, in daily conversation. You don't need perfect grammar. I don't even focusing on writing without talking to people. Do you like trains? I like trains. Hello, Lily. I can't stay as I'm out being productive today. Nice. Well, have a good day, I guess. Have a good rest of your day. Hello, random stuff. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Pixel. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? How's your day going too, random stuff? And Lily, if you're still here. And Diavola. Multitasking is truly hard. Yes. Juggling too many things is always difficult. I'm level 19 and I'm going back to campus. I see. Okay. I'm still struggling. Well, no, I'm not struggling that badly right now. Of course, I didn't do a full pose, so maybe when I start to do a full pose, I'll see how bad I am right now. Hello, Cappuccino! I'm doing good. How are you doing? I'm trying to get back my art skills that I lost yesterday. I don't know what happened. Although, it's probably good. Hello, Exy. It's probably good that I lost some of my art skills. Because if I've gone down in skill level, that means I can rebuild better. Kind of like a muscle. I have a chance to improve. Although I actually don't know what's wrong with I don't actually know the issue that I have. I don't exactly know truly the problem. Which is harder to draw? Women, men, or hair? I think women are harder to draw than men, and I think that hair is easier to draw than both of those. I usually fail to do art when I'm tired. I usually don't fail to do art when I'm tired, actually. Single, can you do a train girl? Like a girl with train attributes, perhaps? No, right now, like I said, I truly am trying to focus on reclaiming my art abilities. I can't go around not being able to draw well. I mean, not that I could draw perfectly before, but still. Life's a bit meh, but hey, what are you gonna do? Yeah, I heard about all the stuff that's happening with the, I guess, censorship in the UK. So unfortunate. Actually, some stuff like that is happening in the US soon. I heard a bunch of horror games are getting pulled. Maybe it's just you plateau, you need to push through it. No, it's not a plateau, because if it was just a plateau, I would be okay if I just stayed I'd be okay if I at least stayed at the same level, but I've gone down. I think I was making okay bodies before, and I don't know what happened, but it is not good at all. No, I'm joking. But yeah, so I'm just trying to figure out what happened. Some internal reflection is needed. I also gone down, maybe because I haven't really drawn for a week. Yeah, that'll do it, Cappuccino. Hopefully you get a break soon, or sometime, so you can get back to drawing. Hopefully. Okay. Let me focus on... Okay, how about this one? What has happened? Whether I practice or not, I think I stay the same. Oh boy. That is a problem. What should I... Wait, hold on. What should I actually focus on right now? If I'm bringing that in, let's just assume that this is where the neck is. It's like that, oh hey, my art's improving meme. I've actually never seen that. Like I said, well, maybe I didn't say that, but I live under a rock, essentially. I'm very bad at memes and stuff. Well, not that bad, but a lot of things I don't know about. I'm not aware of. I'm living up to the unk status that has been given to me, apparently. Okay, something like that. Bring that in. Okay, I understand it now. I understand what I was doing. I remember how I was drawing. Okay, good. Okay, that's good. That's good. That clicked for me. Jesus. Honestly, for how long I haven't drawn, it turned out too good for the 3 hours I spent on it. That's pretty good. Oh, I made it my first fully rendered piece in months yesterday, and it turned out really good. Oh, that's pretty good. Give me 1 second. I need to put my hair up. Into something. All right. Yeah, I just need to get the... I understand it now. Dennis has long hair? Yes, I do. Well, I said put my hair up. Essentially what I did is just put on a hat, so it keeps the hair up my face. Okay. Bring that there, that there. Oh, yeah, I have long hair. Do you have long hair, Lowell? But I don't know, maybe it's just me. I understand it now. Do you have long hair like Bob Ross? Yeah. You know, when I think of Bob Ross, I don't think of long hair, but yeah, actually, he does have long hair, huh? All right. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I get it. Okay, cool. That's good. That's good. We're back. We are so back. Kind of. Hopefully. Hopefully I don't disappoint myself. My bangs cover my eyes, though, so I have a headband. Ah, nice. I have long hair. Nice. I guess we're the long hair we're the long hair gang. Is what I was trying to say. I look ugly with long hair. Really? I have like a wolf cut going on, but not exactly. I don't maintain it properly. I see. That's true. Then your self-sona is inaccurate. He doesn't have enough hair to tie up or fix. We're canceled. Oh. I mean, it's really just fan interpretations, right? It's kind of like fan art, because no one has seen my face, so it's fine. I don't expect it to be accurate at all, actually. So I think I like wolf cut. Yeah, the wolf cut is. I do like that hairstyle usually. I think if I'm thinking of the right thing. Inaccurate. Oh, not inaccurate. Well, I got the meaning. Bring this. Actually, hold on. Bring that over there. Bring that there. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna wrap this around here like that. It doesn't actually really matter where her legs are gonna go because, well, I say that, but I would rather her legs actually do something. So let's just assume her legs are somewhere over there. Since I like single like Booba, give his fan art some Booba. What? Since single like Booba, I'll give his fan art some Booba. I don't know how to feel about that, but sure. Wait, do I care? Maybe. Not. I don't think I do. Any chest is fine, as long as it's a chest, right? You don't want to have a hole for a chest. That'd be bad. Something like that. All right. You know what? I don't really care about... This pose is very boring, actually. I should have picked a different one. I'll pick that one instead. I know how to draw Booba. On God. It's not... It's... Well, I was gonna say it's not that difficult. It's kind of difficult, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty difficult, isn't it? Isn't it difficult? Hate my freaking flat house mousy hair, so I just perm it. Well, hey, as long as you like how you look in the end, then it's fine. My OC ended up being flat because of that. Well, hey, it's fine. I mean, I think she looks pretty cool, so. I do have a lot of OCs that are flat. Or flat-ish. In the ballpark of being flat. So, I'm not a stranger to it. Obviously, drawing a flat character is probably easier than drawing one that's not flat, so. Hello, Comic King! And hello, Zen. Hello, Zen. Yeah, I was gonna say Zenk. But I think your name is actually supposed to be Zen, I think. Absolutely feels like I'm getting closer to the look I actually want to have for real. Nice. Waifuified Singularity would be very, very cool. I guess. How is everyone? I'm doing good. How are you doing? Just call me Zen, yeah? Okay. Also, how was your day, my Deadest Penis? My day was good. My day was all right. It was good. I think it was good. It probably was good. Yeah, it's probably fine. My day was okay. It was good. Yeah. Probably. How was your day? Venice. Alright. I guess I'll draw that one. Fine. Had a nice day today at the library, drawing Soundwave from Transformers and Chibi Godzilla. Oh, nice. That's pretty cool. Chibi Godzilla. Sounds... Have I ever seen a Chibi Godzilla? I don't think so. Let's play a little game. Would you rather be in a rom-com anime or in the world of ReZero? I'd rather be in a rom-com anime, obviously. Why would I want to be in the world of ReZero? I don't want to be there. That's like asking, do I want to be in, like, Homie Can't Communicate, or do I want to be in Attack on Titan? One of those are deadly. Hello, Abby. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? You don't want to meet Echidna? No, that's a first. Now, hold on, now. That's assuming that I'm in a... No, now you've changed the question. If you're saying that I do get to meet Echidna, still no. I mean, yes, but, like... Well, hold on. Hold on, now. Would I meet Echidna or be in a rom-com anime? I don't know. Depends who I am. Am I Subaru? Actually? No. Nah. ReZero's too dangerous. I don't get to draw in ReZero. You die in ReZero. I was excited about that art challenge and I finished it. Oh, really? You already finished it? Huh. That was quick, fast. I barely have done anything. Would I want to be in an ecchi slop lonely bait anime? Well, I'd rather be in one of those than literally Attack on Titan or ReZero. So yeah, no, any of the other ones, please. Hello, yes, hello, Hunted. How's the weather and grind going? The grind is took a little bit of a detour, but it's back to being somewhat okay. How's the weather for you? You doing good? Oh, wow, yeah. I like it, Abby. It looks good. The outfit. The outfit! Okay, yeah, sorry. Maybe I need to lock in and hurry up and finish mine. I do actually, but I'll probably have to finish it tomorrow because I still have a bunch of artworks I haven't finished. Where was I? I was there. Wait, is that really a kid nut in the chat? No, that's not a kid nut. That's Diavola. I really want to do 2 entries. One is Dennis OC and the other one is Flame. Yeah, I saw her. She's a really cool OC. That OC is really cool. Oh, my art tablet pen nib broke. A friend of mine said he has a spare one, so I see on Wednesday just to get my pen better. I hope it looks like your character. Yeah, I could tell it's the character. I could tell. So that's good. Yeah. You did well. Now let's hope I can do the same. Yeah, I should be able to finish it tomorrow. Given I have enough time. I mean, it's going pretty good, but according to my weather report, it's gonna rain, lasagna, and hot sauce. Well, that's interesting. I guess get a plate out. Just put a plate outside. Free food. Is a kid nut like a rumored person here? Maybe. No, see, something's wrong with this character. I think I made her torso too short. Yeah, I made her torso too short. Let's see if I can fix this. Well, I say fix this, but I'll just do another pose. I need to get this going well. Okay, let's cut the head there. We're gonna just bring this over here. I think the problem is her head, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, it's not her torso, it's her head. Her head is just too big. You've been doing pretty short streams lately? Yeah, I've been running out of time in the day. I have 2 videos. I have 2 videos ready, or not ready, but to post. I'm probably only gonna be able to post 1 because the other one needs to be edited. Yeah, no, I'm just, the reason my streams have been short is because I'm running out of time in the day. I think I'm stacking too much on my schedule is the problem. The Echidnut? Oh, yeah. Oh, you didn't know who Echidnut? Yeah, Echidnut is a YouTuber who does Read Zero content. And I guess Mushoku Tensei sometimes. I swear he was doing something else. And I guess Girls Band Cry, if I remember. Not like I keep up that much. I guess not like he posts that often, so I guess there's not really much to keep up with. Okay, bring that in, bring that in. He does anime content? Yeah. Ah, I did it again. What is going on with me? Well, at least the body looks alright. Kinda. Bring that in. Bring this out and... well, to hell with Mushoku Tensei. It burns in the pits of Inferno. Ah, but I actually thought the world building in Mushoku Tensei was actually really good. I very much like the world. I actually like Mushoku Tensei. You know, I mean, main character is a little bit of a, well... You know, but aside from that, no, the show is great. To me. But, of course, everything is subjective, so... Does that mean much? Not really. I'm gonna go read Tensura. That is Slime, right? That's the Slime Isekai. Go have fun! Bring that in, bring that out. Hello, random stuff. I said hello already. I said hello when you came in, but hello, welcome to the stream again. How have you been doing? I've been doing good. The MC does have a lot of development. He became a normal person. Well, okay. No, I do like Mushoku Tensei. did the MC actually develop? I don't know. I don't know. I don't like. Okay, I don't know. He changes. He does develop. But a normal person, I don't think he becomes a normal person. I don't know. I don't know if normal person is the right way to describe him. Well, the main character is a little bit of a grabby. Yeah, I heard enough. No. I wasn't doing this. I was doing, he was like, I was saying, But yeah, no, probably, yeah, maybe don't. I've been wondering, should I watch Mushoku Tensei? But now I'm scared to watch it. Okay, well, here's what's going on in that show. Depends. What is your favorite anime, Lel? And my Discord is acting up. I can't access meme channels in general for some reason. You have to go to the Reaction Roles channel. There's a Reaction Roles channel where you can pick which channels you want to be able to access, because some people don't want to get pinged for every channel apparently. So go to Reaction channel, and then if you want all of the channels back, you can just react. You can press the button to react to the everything role, and then you'll get everything back. I like Frieren and Chainsaw Man and Takapi. Okay, you might actually like Mushoku Tensei. It's really good. It's a really good isekai. The world building is amazing. The animation is amazing. It's really only. I mean, okay. How about this? You just watch it, and if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. Right? I'm gonna go eat and finish another drawing project at some point. Hope I can work up the ranks to become a manager in the Discord. No, I don't even know. The manager role was really for UpGod, and then because UpGod was became less active, and Mango needed to do something, so I gave him the manager role, and then he was like, "Well, you might as well give Miwi the manager role." I was like, "Yeah, I mean, I guess." So that's what I did. I haven't watched Naruto is good. It's on my list anyways. I guess I'll. Yeah, no, it's good. Here's my advice: if you watch Mushoku Tensei, watch it with your lost dignity. Yes, Mushoku this, Mushoku that, and put it on a pedestal for what I care. No, actually, I very much like. It is a very good. It's a very good anime. It's just if you don't if you just can't handle it. I guess perhaps I'm just way too desensitized in anime in general. So as long as the story's good, I'm fine. But I guess it depends your tolerance. My dress-up darling is cute. That's wait, hold on now. Hold on. I think Mushoku Tensei has a better story than My Dress-Up Darling, or at least it's more interesting to me. I do like My Dress-Up Darling, but Japanese. Wait, hold on. Dennis, I'm sorry. Hello, Madeline. I won't be attending your lives often anymore. Something happened. That's fine. As long as you can make it, then you can make it. The only time where the MC was kind of pervy was when he got to the Magic University. Did you forget? No, wait, no, Diavola. No, wait, hold on. No, hold on, Diavola. Now, hold on, Diavola. That is wrong. If you the first episode, you're already cooked. The second episode, maybe you can get away with that. The third episode, the fourth, somewhere between the fourth and fifth episode, that's the peak of it. And then the anime slowly works its way back down to being a semi-normal character. Kinda. The only time after... Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, the only time after character development? Yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess you're right. You're right. He does have character development, but I don't know whether to class it... I don't know. I feel like I like the story, but... I don't know. No, yeah, it's fine. I just misunderstood. Hold on. Read the light novel and get the best taste of human barf. You know, I've always wondered where you can read light novels. Like, what places can you read light novels at? I've never actually looked at places. I've never read a light novel. I've only like read manga, I guess, but character development. What does he do in the what he does in the light novel is unforgivably beyond comprehension. I mean, from what I remember, they changed the story slightly from the anime to the light novel, so it's like a different story. Essentially, it's like, okay, it's not a different story, but I'm trying to say that the anime probably does have a slightly different story than the anime. That's a funny question. I have 2 sites for light novels. Yes. The collector of sites. I'm clueless here. In my opinion, I guess, well, my opinion, I don't know how much my opinion matters because I'm very desensitized. So essentially, I just take the story as the story, and if the story is really interesting to me, and the world is interesting, it gets a pass. It's one thing if the story is like disgusting, and it just is the terrible world building and story, and everything is bad, but it's a very good story. So I see a point to it. It's good. Yeah, I think it's in my top 10 isekais. I mean, there's not a lot of good isekais though, so I like the cyan name tag of the manager role. That's all. I could change yours to that one too. Now they're going the same path as the. Okay, wait. Oh well, I guess that would be spoilers if you actually said what's wrong. I'm pretty spoiled. Like, I think I got spoiled a good amount. Kind of a good amount for the light novel, and I don't remember anything that was like everything that everyone like had a problem with was like in episode 5 and like in season 1 and below. Everything above that was pretty fine, except for like the season finale or the penultimate episode of season 1. I don't know if anyone had an issue with the rest of the story. I have a personal thing against that anime, so yeah, call me the #1 hater, biggest in existence. Huh. Dennis, did you watch The Land of the Lustrous? No, that's the one where it's like crystal people or like, you know, something like that. And don't give Unk the role. He's my op. Who's Unk? Oh, why would I give him the mod role? He's not. I don't think he's responsible enough to get a moderator. What if you watch Dragon anime? I don't know what that is. Like, I understand people who don't like Mushoku Tensei. I can understand it. But if I'm coming at it from a completely just like story standpoint, it's a great anime. But maybe I'm just unemotional. Is that Echidna? Is that Echidna? Wait. Whatever. Find another pose. I've been working on this thing. Hopefully I get a role once too. You can get a role though. No, not Zank. Unk. I think it's like the cooler Unk or something. Ches. He has like a white profile picture. He's like a guy laying down, I think. I can't remember. He had like a smiling face or some sort of cute face before. But now he changed his profile picture to something where it's like a guy, a stick figure laying down. He was like the cooler Unk, yeah. I think his username is like the cooler Unk. So. HEMFs would be like, yeah, this man my goat, and he's the most pathetic if you've ever laid your eyes on. Like what? Wait, like what series specifically? Just like what series are you thinking of? I can think of a bunch. Like well, I've never heard anyone say that Rent-A-Girlfriend MC is my goat, so probably not that one. That's not, but seriously, I can unravel over the whole Mushoku Tensei thingy. I have a whole arc related to my hate. I mean, like I think I've heard most of the Mushoku Tensei hate, so it's probably not anything I haven't heard before. And I understand not liking it, so I don't think it's not even, I just like, I mean, like from an objective standpoint though, I just like it. Rent-A-Girlfriend is not great. Rent-A-Girlfriend isn't even close to being great. If you want to upgrade me to manager for the Scion name thing, I won't be mad. I could just change the thing. I'll give you a cyan. I'll give you a cyan color though. 100 motherfucking girlfriends. That's their him, Rentaro. But the man is dedicated. Okay, I can respect him. Now hold on, now. I can respect that man. Okay, he is dedicating. He's dedicated. And what can I say? Okay. If he's dedicated, he gets a pass. He knows exactly what he wants, and he's doing it. Now, the MC for Rent a Girlfriend, I think it's like Kazuya or something, he doesn't know what he's doing. And that's a personal thing, Dennis. Mushoku has a chokehold to my otaku existence. What happened? Was someone like, hey, watch Mushoku Tensei, it's the best thing ever, and then you watched and it was like terrible to you? Is that why? Golden Boy, Konosuba, Golden Boy again. Honestly, most isekais nowadays. Did I mention Golden Boy? Hey. Konosuba doesn't have a pathetic. Wait, hold on. Wait, it was you who said that, right? Hey, Kazuma isn't a pathetic guy. He's a realist. I will defend Kazuma to the death. No, I won't actually, but I'll defend him slightly. He's scum, and he knows he's scum. I just like the blinding bright color. Fair. What the hell am I even drawing? Okay, I'll draw you, I guess. Again? I don't really want to draw her, though. So I'll draw her. I guess I'm just working on body construction, as always. It was a personal experience, something I walked upon and died the moment I read the light novel. You read the light novel? Probably should have stuck with the anime, I guess, for that one. I think. Wait, do people like? Some people like. I mean, a lot of mangas, like the manga readers, are like, yeah, read the manga. It's better than the anime. Do people say that for Mushoku Tensei? I haven't seen that, but maybe. Kazuma is the advocate of true gender equality, and he is, and I respect him for it. Hello, Justin Oddity. I could take suggestions from Owl Girl. Sorry, I don't know. I was gonna butcher saying girl. What's wrong with me? Sorry, I'm very bad with names. I'm pretty bad with names, especially if it's just like off the top of my head. Black Ops 6. Hello, Justin. Yo, what's up, Justin Oddity? I guess I'll just say Oddity. What's up, Oddity? How have you been? Have you been good? Have you been well? Are you talking? I don't know about Mushoku Tensei. That anime existence is far beyond my existence now. I hate it from the very bits of existence. I could tell that. Wait. So, does your hate stem from like season? Okay. Does your hate stem from where in the story is your hate located? Is what I like. The start of the series, the middle of the series, or the end of the series? I just want to know. I'm actually interested. Whoopsie. Not that one. Maybe not that one. I can do that one, perhaps. That'll be interesting, I guess. Call me Am because I'm hating far beyond humanly possible. Hey, hating is entertaining, right? Everything's fine as long as it's entertaining. That's not a good way to live your life. But I never said that you should live your life like that. So everything's fine. As long as it's entertaining. Dennis, where's the general chat gone in Discord? You have to go to the Reaction Rules channel. You can select which channels you want to see. Vidya is a good name. It is. Hello, UpGod. Congratulations again for managing that setup thing. To managing to set up that thing. Thank you. Hello, UpGod. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, you see, when I decided to start anime, I thought, why not anime? And then I thought, why not anime? And then, why not light novel? That's where the Rainbows and Sunset ended. Wait, you skipped from anime, not to manga. You went directly to the light novel. That is interesting. And you started with Mushoku Tensei? That is quite the series to start with. That is... You probably went in the deep end for... Why would you do that to yourself? That's like... Yeah, that's like you just started to learn to swim and then you're like, okay, drop me in the middle of the ocean. Let's go. Let me go free diving. No scuba gear, just pure lungs. And then you drowned. Oh, no, I didn't start with Mushoku. I started with Lord of the Mystery. Oh, that's pretty cool. You know, I've been meaning to... I do want to watch or read Lord of the Mysteries because the anime is pretty good so far, so I want to look at... Hello, Shiro. Welcome to the stream. I think Takopi Original Sin is a good first anime. Everyone should watch it. That's like recommending... Wait, what anime? I have so many just out there animes. I said animes, and every time I say animes, it hurts me. But there's so much out there anime. What's one? I don't know. That's like recommending Konosuba. That's like being like, yeah, everyone should watch Konosuba. Okay, it's different, but you know, I don't think that's a starting anime. That's like watching a Made in Abyss for your first anime. I don't think you should watch Made in Abyss. Made in Abyss has some problems. The mangaka of Made in Abyss has some issues. So, I mean, in general. Start with the light novel. Now, that's a funny way to think, Dennis. No. I think you should like most people should start with the anime, with like anime in general, I think. Like if you I think you should go to the anime if you like the anime and you want more information, you want more and you want to be like more engaged with the story. I think then you can go to the like light novel, but just for like someone who doesn't really care, just wants to enjoy a story, I think the anime should be fine. Like, so you want to start Lord of the Mysteries. Do you want the long version or the short version? I don't think I want any version. I don't want to be spoiled. My first anime was Horimiya, and then Windbreaker. Windbreaker's a pretty normal anime. Goodbye. Oh, did I say goodbye? Goodbye, Abby. Well, she's gone, but hey, maybe she's still here. My first anime was Ouran High School Host Club. I haven't heard of that. Actually, no, I'm pretty sure you said that. I've heard you say that before, I think. But I forgot what it was. Exactly. Dude, Konosuba was like my first intro to anime. I watched one episode, got weirded the fuck out, and tried to get into the medium, and gave up trying to get into the medium for half a year. Yeah, like imagine starting with Konosuba as your first anime, or Made in Abyss, or like any other weird anime. That's probably not the starter anime. You should probably go with like, I don't know, Attack on Titan. Start with like something normal. Attack on Titan. I think I have. It's a mushy rom-com. Oh, okay. It's not spoilers. It's a general guideline to the series. If you do not follow this, 9 out of 10 people quit within 1 month of the... Oh no, I think I'm following the anime quite well. I like the anime. I'm not gonna quit. Or I'm not gonna quit the novel either. Like if I start reading it. I'm very much interested in... I like to like research things, or at least I would like to get like invested into the story. So I think I'll be fine. I should be fine. I'm not a quitter. I see things through to the end, except for if it's like Evangelion. But I'm still gonna finish Evangelion. It'll take a little bit. I need to get my feet back on the ground. Need to get my feet back on the ground. Is that where that's supposed to be? So that's where that's supposed to be. So that's where that's supposed to be. Okay. I see. So Dennis, see you in 2 months. Hopefully you catch up to the Church of Fools arc. Now hold on. I don't know. Like depending if whether I watch a whether I read the light novel depends on how much the anime satisfies me. If the anime doesn't satisfy me, then I'm gonna read the light novel. But if the anime is okay, like if the anime does a pretty good job, or at least to my knowledge does a good job, then I don't know. I might like wait until the like I'm gonna catch up to the anime rather than going past where the anime is, if that makes sense. Talking of animes, I've watched 2 seasons of Avatar: The Last Airbender again today. Ah yes. It is very much anime. Well, it's very much anime styled, so yeah, I guess I'd consider it an anime in sort of a way. Yeah, Avatar: The Last Airbender is a solid story. It's basically perfect. I don't think I have any complaints with that show. Bro, the chat is low-key mid today. I think you're just like conflict random stuff. Bring that there. Take that in. No, I don't. I would never look to start a conflict. Of course. Anime is gonna be fine, but the light novel is an entire ocean in itself, and we're literally swimming in a pond right now. Yeah, like, okay, so like I can understand that for like a light novel, you can fit so much more detail in because like it's all written. Like I understand. So what I'd probably do is I'd catch up to the anime and then let it go on, and then in like 4 years time when they bring out the season 2 or whatever, then I'll catch back up and then see. But I don't think I'm ever gonna go past where the anime is. I don't think, because I have a feeling that I might enjoy the light novel more, if that makes sense. So I don't want to ruin the anime kind of when I could enjoy the anime first and then go into the light novel and be like, oh, so that's what I missed, or oh, so that's what that's exactly what's happening, if that makes sense. All right, guys, I have 1 minute until they get me. It was a good chat. Take care. Okay, goodbye, Zen. Okay, here's a tip. If you want to know what's this guy's designation in the okay, here's the tip. If you want to know this guy's designation in the story, don't worry about it. What? Are you talking about like their path? No. What do you mean by designation? Not their pathway. Or wait, what do you mean? Wait, sorry, I'm confused. Chat needs gifts. How do you do that? How do you like get gifts in a YouTube chat? Okay, also, how does the butt work from this angle? Because the reference I have is not actually showing the fold. Does it just go like that? I don't know. And the crotch is here, I assume, so it's gonna be something like that. I don't know. This is confusing. I'll just just do a pants. Just give her pants. I'm confused. Like, are you talking about like where the character's place in the story? Like what was their purpose? You can't, lol. You work that butt. I think if we have gifts, the chat will turn into an Instagram real comment section. Huh. Well, now if I explain you designation's real meaning, that would be against the Church of Fools code. Yeah, well, anyways, I'll catch up with anything. Like, yeah, eventually I'll know what everything means. It's not a story, if I know correctly, it's not a story where you're supposed to know everything. You're supposed to figure it out like as the story goes along, right? So yeah, eventually I'll know. Maybe knowing itself is dangerous. Maybe staying ignorant is even more safe. Maybe that's more favorable. Catch up with Evangelion first, Dennis. That's the thing. Yeah. At some point, I'll not well. I think it's easier for me to watch Lord of the Mysteries as it comes out weekly because I only have to watch one episode. Even though the episodes are longer, which is good. I think that's a good thing, especially for such a dense anime, or dongwa, whatever it is. It's easier for me to watch Lord of the Mysteries than it is for me to watch Evangelion. Not because, I don't know, yeah, I guess just because it's coming out weekly, it's just easier for me to catch. I don't know what you said about ignorant, but But you have summarized the plot right there a few seconds back.
What, figuring out, like you have to figure out the story as it goes on, or the fact that ignorance, that it's best just to not know anything? Maybe ignorance is bliss. What? Did I summarize the plot? Just figure things out? Just supposed to figure things out as the story goes along? Is that the plot? I can get that. Oh, ignorance, well, right, ignorance is bliss. Not knowing is probably the most powerful thing you can do. Well, no, maybe, well, it's a balance, right? It's a balance. I'll just, I'll do like Klein. I'll be like Klein. I'll act like I know exactly what's happening, even though I don't. I'll piece things together as it goes along.
Yeah, that part. The plot point is about anti-memetic things.
Yeah. That's how it is with Lovecraftian, eldritch type of stories, which I do like. I do like those types of like plot points, ignorance and stuff. So, yeah. Memetic, memes. Everyone loves memes, except for the people in like the Lovecraft universe. Maybe memes are not the best. And the memetic. Is it meme? Like, do people say memetic or is it memetic? Memetic or memetic? Because I think the base word is meme, but just because the base word is meme doesn't mean it's the same. But judging by your philosophical taste thingy, I bet you'll love Paradise Arc. Oh yeah, I'm loving it already. And there hasn't even been anything that deep yet. So yeah, I very much will enjoy Lord of the Mysteries.
I watched a reaction to brutal anime deaths, made me feel like I don't really like hyper brutal death scenes in my shows.
Hyper brutal. Like in what show? What shows exactly? Like, do you know? I don't know. I don't know if I'm that affected anymore. By death scenes.
Funnily enough, one of my first anime I watched was what was it? It was Akame ga Kill. One of the first anime that I watched was Akame ga Kill, and not to say that those were brutal, but they were definitely something. Well, I mean, sometimes. Yes, I watched Akame ga Kill as well.
It was an anime. One of the animes of all time. Anime of all time. It was pretty. Actually, I did actually enjoy it. I did enjoy it actually. So.
If you're gonna watch Akame ga Kill, Dennis was definitely in his emo phase.
No, I just didn't have things to watch, so I just watched whatever I could get my.
Like, I watched Fairy Tail. I watched Akame ga Kill. I watched whatever I could get my hands on. To be honest. Did you expect for a lot of the characters to die? No.
I mean, I don't think that's really expectation
For any of that. I actually like that one, but like in the torture in that show about the children that die, I can't remember the name. You said it before. Talk about Made in Abyss.
Oh yeah, Made in Abyss. No, like I'm not even saying. I wasn't even saying that Made in Abyss was hard to watch because of like the brutalness of it. I wasn't even saying that's hard to watch. I was saying it has issues mainly because of the actual mangaka, the creator. The creator of Made in Abyss is questionable at best. Highly questionable at best. Next time, just start with Death Note, Dennis. Hopefully, next time. I haven't actually watched Death Note. Surprisingly enough. Watch Attack on Titan though. Does that cover for me? Does that make it better that I haven't watched Death Note? The fact that I watched Attack on Titan.
You didn't watch what?
Yeah, I didn't watch Death Note. I don't know. I wonder why. Maybe. I'll watch it, but like it's somewhere on my to-watch list, but it's not like it's not like a priority, if that makes sense. I think Evangelion is probably one of my highest priority shows to watch, like to finish, even though I'm not doing that. Fuck.
Oh, is he? Is he? I just watched it and I was like, you're not for me. No, yeah, that guy is questionable. The thing, some things that he's said is questionable, and as the show goes on, it's like, no, okay, now hold on. Made in Abyss is the world building is amazing. But the difference between Mushoku Tensei and Made in Abyss, I think, comes down to the actual creator. I'm willing to give the the creator of Mushoku Tensei. I think he has a good head on his shoulders. No, I cannot say the same thing for Made in Abyss. No, I'm not. Yeah, I can't mind read, so I'm going off of pure vibes here. But I'm literally giving Dennis a virtual death stare. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not that interested in watching Death Note right now, where I am right now. Maybe one day when I run out of anime to watch and I'm like, hey, I want to watch something. I want to watch something that's like high quality, and I know it's high quality, but I don't know what to watch. I'll watch Death Note. Don't compare Made in Abyss and Mushoku Tensei trash. You know what my if you wait, hold on, which one are you putting above the other one? Okay, well no, actually both of them are pretty. Which one do I like more? Do I like Made in Abyss more, or do I like Mushoku Tensei? Hold on, let me actually think about this. You should watch the American live-action remake of Death Note. Is it actually good? Probably not, right? Most live actions. Hold on. Let me actually think about this. Made in Abyss or Mushoku Tensei? But Made in Abyss Worlds is so good though. I think they're both really good. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'd actually rate them equally. I like Mushoku Tensei. I like Mushoku Tensei for the surrounding characters. And I like Made in Abyss. I like Made in Abyss for the villains, I think. Is it the world? No, I don't know, actually. I'm very confused. Pixel, get yourself alive. Stop spreading misinformation. It was not, oh boy. My respect for Dennis has gone down. I see. Yeah, let me see. No, I very much do. I don't know which one to put. They both have their strengths, and they have kind of similar strengths, but I think Mushoku Tensei is definitely more of a character driven. Yeah, okay. I think the main focus of Made in Abyss is the Abyss, and the main focus of Mushoku Tensei is like the characters. So I think no, but Made in Abyss does have a lot of character development. But I think it's Made in Abyss is like the main subject of Made in Abyss is to explore the character, if you want to call it that, of the Abyss, and Mushoku Tensei is to explore the character of the characters, I guess. Hello, CCTV. So yeah, I don't know. I think I like. No, yeah, I put them at the same level. Although, if it comes down to which one I'd rather recommend to someone, which one would I actually rather? Both of them have their own issues. Both Made in Abyss and Mushoku Tensei. Yeah, the main story of Mushoku Tensei is a clusterfuck of whatever the author was on. The main story of Mushoku Tensei is very straightforward. I don't think it's confusing. It's very not confusing. Same with Made in Abyss. They don't have confusing stories. They're very straightforward. I don't know. It's not really crazy. I can understand. I understand what's happening in the story. I don't think it's anything that difficult to understand. Tired and exhausted? Oh, you're tired? Yeah, me too. I'm also tired. That might be wrong. I just don't know what to do with this. Another pose. No, let me finish this. It wasn't confusing. I invite you to start the light novel and die doing so. Yeah, see, you're expecting me to have an emotional reaction to a light novel, and I'm not gonna do that. It's just like it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what's in the story. I'm not gonna have an emotional reaction to it. I'm not gonna be like, this is the worst thing ever. Like, I have more like mild disdain for like Rent a Girlfriend than I have for like Mushoku Tensei. Even though technically Mushoku Tensei should give me a bigger feeling of disgust, I guess. But yeah, no, I like good stories. I like interesting stories. It doesn't matter what, like, if it disgusts me or not. Like Made in Abyss has some really brutal scenes, but I don't resent the show for that. Yeah, I don't know. Don't worry, not an emotional reaction, just a moral reaction. Yeah, but like Made in Abyss, like if we're going by the morals, I think Made in Abyss is a little bit. Made in Abyss is not a moral show. Like I don't think the author is. I don't know. Made in Abyss is questionable. I don't know if you want to go with the author is on something. And while he's really good at making like the environment, the world building, the characters of Made in Abyss, he himself is not. I don't think he'd be a moral person to like be on. I don't know. I want to talk about the 8th arc. It had a very moral conflict I would love to share. Of what? Mushoku Tensei? The 8th arc? Okay, wait. What arc are we on? What arc did you probably don't know, but what arc do you know what arc the anime left off on? Season 2? What arc did Mushoku Tensei season 2 leave off on? And then I might be able to make a better decision on if I want to actually spoil myself. Yeah, but like, yeah, okay, so yeah, what arc is that for Mushoku Tensei? Is the Labyrinth arc. That was pretty good arc. I do like that arc. Well, do I like that arc? I don't know. I don't know. Definitely, yeah, I don't know. I mean, see, the characters in Mushoku Tensei are very interesting. I remember I watched the same anime called Recovery of a MMO Junkie, and I thought it was good, but the manga turned out to be not so nice. I mean, yeah, it's around arc 7. What could possibly happen in the next arc that's that bad? I don't think I want to know. I want to see this. I actually want to see this. Let the anime come back. The anime's coming back at some point, sometime. Let me watch it, and then I'll get back to you. I don't see anything that could possibly shake me to a more, like, shake my moral code. I don't know. To be honest, like, when it comes to anime in general, I don't think I ever really put anime in general on a moral pedestal, or like, I don't think I ever get shaken morally when I watch an anime. Unless it's something where it's like, I don't know. Made in Abyss is kind of the only, I think Made in Abyss is the only thing where I was like, this author is a little, I don't know, man. I remember the same with anime I watched called, yeah, sometimes, I mean, like, I'm not gonna let the mangaka take away from the fact that the anime or the source material is good. But so, like, it doesn't matter if the manga is good or is like a good person, quote unquote, or a bad person or not. I'm gonna watch it. If it's a good anime, I'll say it's a good anime. But once you know what the mangaka is like, you can kind of start looking into some things in like the anime. You're like, wait, maybe you know, like, he could have meant this, but now knowing what I know, maybe he meant this, or maybe that's what this was about, or, you know. So I don't know. What did the dude who created Man of... He didn't do... No, okay, see. And he didn't do anything. It's just... He's said some crazy... Not even crazy things. I think I might be overreacting. But the guy is... He's weird. I think weird is probably the best way to describe him. You want to talk about the worst anime ending? Search Usagi Drop and you'll know what kind of brain cancer you'll go through. What is that? Have I ever heard? I don't think I've ever heard of that. Or maybe I have, but it's not important enough for me to remember or something. No, he's just... If I remember, a quote from the Made in Abyss author is something about it was something about playgrounds, and I can't remember the actual quote. Yeah, Screen Hermit, yeah. It was something about playgrounds, something about watching children, and something about giving him I don't actually remember, but when you get like statements like that from the author, and then you watch Made in Abyss, and the anime of Made in Abyss is like 10 times more censored. The anime is more censored than the manga. When you watch the manga and then you go back to his statements that he said, your brain starts to connect some things. You're like, no, hold on, I don't know. I don't know about this guy, you know. So yeah, it's not even, yeah, it's the combination of what he said and the contents of the manga. It's really the manga. They not like us, exactly. Do you feel the same about music and bad musicians? I remember a brand called Lost Prophets was a big part of my childhood, and the singer turned out to be a monster. I mean, as long as the thing that the person has made is good, then like it's fine. Like it's, I mean, I think I've heard this before. It's like separate the art from the artist, right? Something like that. But so yeah, I think it's fine as long as the actual thing itself is of quality, it's fine, but it's still questionable. The main Abyss author is the one. He's just the one. He's the only mangaka that I've been like, okay, this guy, like, I've seen some anime and a bunch of things, a bunch of stuff, but I feel like the mangaka has been okay. Like they've had a head on their shoulders. The main Abyss guy is not one of them. I don't know. I'm a broken record though, so I would gonna stop. Yeah, no, I don't know. I feel like the Mushoku Tensei author has a better head on his shoulders. Yeah, that's not. Wait, well, I was like, wait, no. Is Mushoku Tensei? I mean, is Made in Abyss an isekai? No, it's not. What am I talking about? The artist is a diabolical scum of earth. Try separating dirt marks from the white cloth, Dennis. It's a labor to the soul. I mean, yeah, but I'd have to know what the white cloth is here and the dirt marks. I mean, I know what the dirt marks are, but it depends what the white cloth is. It's very easy to separate the art from the artist if it's like a piece of media, I think. Well, for Made in Abyss is very questionable. The manga is very questionable. Actually, it's very difficult for that. That one specifically, Made in Abyss manga. Yeah, but a lot of other things, it's easier. I heard the dude who made Tomo-chan is a girl made far more questionable material. Oh yeah, I remember that show. Really? What did he make? It's not even about, yeah, it's not really about what they make. The reason why the reason why I have such a reaction to the Made in Abyss author is because of the things that he said. Not even like, he could have made a bunch of other things like Made in Abyss, and it wouldn't have had enough, it wouldn't have had so much weight. But his statements combined with what he's actually drawing and what he's making, that gives it weight, and that makes it like uncomfortable, heavily uncomfortable. Let's just say it was Sweet Home Alabama. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm not shaken to that. I'm not really that shaken. Like, well, I heard about the Coffin of Andy and Lele controversy. Like, there's a huge controversy about that, and I don't know, it's just, like, I can see why people are like disgusted, but more like to shake, like for a piece of fictional content, it doesn't shake me. It's not anything that's gonna shake me. So it'd have to be like, they'd have to like do something. They'd have to say something pertaining to real life, or do something. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I've seen enough anime where it's like, this stuff is like the Sweet Home Alabama stuff. I'm not even surprised anymore. I don't know what they have going on over there. This isn't shaken to incest. I'm not, right? Just like the same way that I'm not shaken to like murder in anime, or like I'm not shaken to like, there's a lot of things where it doesn't shake me, because like I'm not shaken when someone kills someone in Grand Theft Auto, right? It's the same thing. It's the same thing for me, at the very least. It doesn't. Now, if someone is like playing Grand Theft Auto and is like actually feeling like satisfied for killing the people in Grand Theft Auto because they want to kill people in real life, that's when it becomes like, okay, well, that's something where it's like, okay, now that's a problem for me. But if it's just a piece of media that you make, then I think it's fine. I mean, how can one look at art knowing the same man did something atrocious, be unfazed and unchanged by the notion of appreciating the work of a bad person? Because I'm not appreciate like I'm sure you can say I'm appreciating the work of a bad person, but it's more about appreciating the work itself. I don't really attach it to the person, even though it is the person who made it. And when you have the insights of the person, right? If you have the insight of what the person is like, and then you read it again or watch it again, then it's a different story. But if you are able to separate it, which I am pretty good at separating it, most of it is fine. Main and Abyss is not okay. The manga is like the Main Abyss manga is the only thing that is like has been like that to me. I was just making an innuendo. Dance isn't shaken in crest. What? Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Also, mangaka of Rent a Girlfriend has become very infatuated with his female interest character. Oh yeah, I know that guy. Yeah, he loves his character. Maybe what's his name? Kazuya, the main character of Rent a Girlfriend, is like a self-insert. It could be. I wouldn't be surprised. Didn't he? And then the Rent a Girlfriend guy, he went on to make another anime where it's like there's like a family, there's like one brother, there's a bunch of sisters, but then they find out that they're all like step siblings essentially, or it was something. Rent a Girlfriend mangaka is going. He's doing his thing. I think you could appreciate it as long as you're not giving money to them. I mean, yeah, right. That makes sense. I mean, yeah, you probably shouldn't like support. It depends what they're doing, though. I think it depends what they're doing. Like, it doesn't matter to me if you're, like, for the Coffin and Andy and Lily, I don't think it matters if you're buying the game, because I don't think the author or the creator of the game dev, doesn't support what happens in the game, but they're just making a story. So, you know, yeah. It depends if like the person's like an actual criminal or not. If marrying a fictional character was legal, he'd be the first. Yeah, like the Miku guy. Isn't it legal though? Isn't it legal? Like the guy who married Miku? Oh yeah, what even is the deal with the Rent a Girlfriend author? He's doing his thing. He's dedicated. He's dedicated to doing his thing. I think you can. I just hope the mangaka's infatuation doesn't threaten the happy ending of the actual manga. Oh, what, Rent a Girlfriend? Yeah, I didn't Rent a Girlfriend end already? Did it end, or you talking about something else? Yeah, it would be good if the mangaka could be like, if he's like a little bit odd, but he still makes a good manga, that's fine, and it ends well. Yeah, that's cool. Let's hope it just doesn't, yeah, like you said, affect the anime/manga. I guess it's manga, right? Didn't he have like a wife and kids, bro? Rent a Girlfriend? He does? Surely not. That's a thing. Depends on the blanks you fill in between. Grand Theft Auto has no appreciation for NPCs, that's for sure. But when it comes to a story you've watched and supported throughout coming out, horrible and unforgivable, that's when you know something's got to change. I mean, I don't know. Okay, so sure, the NPCs, but you can also, okay, if in a game, if you could kill like the main character, if you could kill the main characters with a story, would that be different for you? Would you like, if someone was in a game and he was like killing like the main, like Undertale, imagine Undertale. People who do a genocide run of Undertale, you're not like, okay, this person's like there's a difference. I don't think it's the same. I feel like that's pretty much the same thing. I don't know how it ended. I finally heard about it, but maybe it was dated information. It ended recently, and I don't think it ended well. I think either it did it end well? I can't remember if he stuck the landing, if you could call it that, because he was going around in circles for the entire run of the manga. But I don't know if he like made a good ending or if he also just failed at the ending too. I have no qualms if the story has a less than ethical story and the characters, but if the writer creator is unethical or a criminal, then it's like, yeah, that's just not a story, that's a fetish. Yeah, like, and that's, I think it's kind of that same vein that's in the same area of what I'm feeling for the Maid of Abyss mangaka. It's that type of thing. Kind of, I don't know. I can't exactly place my finger on it. Don't worry, Sensei is... Oh, hello, Karasu the Dreamer. Hello. Don't worry, the Sensei is absolutely unbiased on his manga writing work. He's not a degenerate without standards. No, it didn't end. It's going. We're still 40 chapters in. To Rent a Girlfriend? I swear that thing was over like 100 chapters. I thought Rent a Girlfriend was over 100 chapters. Unless you're talking about something else. Were you talking about something else? Wait, what are you talking about? Are you talking about Made in Abyss? Oh, we still have 40 chapters to go? Oh, okay. I thought it ended. Okay, well that's interesting. I hope he makes a good manga though. I mean, say what you want, but the guy makes his manga, like the mangas that he makes, they pop off. So, you know, I respect him for that at the very least. He's unhinged, but he's not. He's unhinged. I don't think he's crazy, but he's unhinged. Those things probably mean the same thing. Do I care? Nope. Alrighty, let's see if I can... His work is fine in terms of art, but at least he isn't the writer of Mushoku Tensei. What? I don't think there's any... I haven't heard anything about the writer of Mushoku Tensei. I think the writer of Mushoku Tensei is actually... I think he's... Well, I don't have enough information, so I can't make a judgment on him, actually. Whatever I said was gonna have no weight at all, because I have no idea about the Mushoku Tensei author. But from what I know, from what I've heard at the very least, he seems like he has a head on his shoulders. Karasu gets a Jet 2 holiday vacation. I guess getting jealous of other artists is natural. Don't let it affect you too much. Oh wait, how do I stop feeling jealous of other artists? I don't know. Perhaps if you start seeing them as like if you start seeing other artists as teachers rather than opponents, then it becomes easier. I think that's probably the state I'm in. I don't really try and I'm not trying to compete with other artists. I'm trying to see what I can learn from them. I'm not trying to get to a destination. I'm not trying to... Yeah, there's not really a destination I'm trying to reach, not like a solid goal. I'm just trying to improve. That's really all I'm trying to do. Just improve until I can consider myself an art god, but that's not really a solid thing that like has real meaning. Right, it should probably affect... Right, I should probably sleep. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Yes. Okay, good night, Pixel. I mean, Dennis is Maharaga. He doesn't feel jealous. He feels hunger to strive for more. Yes. When I look at other artists, I try and figure out if I can... Yeah, what I can learn from them. What part of their art can I incorporate? Usually it's around the face, but sometimes I find an artist who like constructs the body in a really unique way that could work better for me. So that like those are artists that I deem pretty valuable for me, if I can learn from them in the way that they construct things. Okay, let me see. To that, let me see if I can pump out a good drawing. I've been distracted talking about anime and not drawing. Art's not a competition. Don't worry, just take your time. Yeah. Once you start seeing other artists as enemies and opposition, then it becomes, well, harder to enjoy art itself. Obviously, though. Dennis, what's the next Discord art vid? It was supposed to be yesterday, but I think I got about double the amount of artworks that I normally have, so I pushed it back to today. So it should come out today. Should. Of course, but I don't know how well... I don't know how well you should take my word for it, but yeah, it should be today. Dennis, is it okay to gift a girl a Bass Pro gift after a nice date with her? A Bass Pro? Actually, I don't know how to pronounce that. I don't think I've heard anyone pronounce that shop or that. Yeah, probably, right? Probably. What?
Wait, is that a fishing? No, is that a fishing shop or is that a music shop? I mean, yeah, I actually don't know what Bass Pro is. I've heard it. I think I've seen like a bag of it, like the bags that they sell. Bass is in the fish. Okay, so Bass. So it's a fishing shop. Ah, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know if it was Bass or Bass. I mean, sure. Does she like fishing? I guess. I don't know. It might be funny if you can make her laugh. If she finds it funny, then I think it's fine, right? As long as it's entertaining. I think I run my life based on how much entertainment I can get from something. I think that's essentially what I'm doing. I'm also struggling to find my art style. I get so overwhelmed. What you should do, sorry, let me drink water. What you should do is probably focus on getting your technical skills better. As your technical skills improve, your art style will naturally form. If you want to like, once you are like technically solid, like with your art skills, then you can start trying to figure out what parts of other artist styles do you want to incorporate into your own, and that's how you like build your art style. But naturally, it should improve as you get better at technically becoming good. It should be funny, I guess not. I mean, she's a farmer's daughter, and loves fishing. And she took me to her dad's ranch, so I don't know. So it should be funny, I guess not. Maybe she'll think I'm a cheapskate. It depends. Let me see. I mean, it seems like it's a good match for her, but I mean, as cliche as it is, it's like sometimes it is the meaning that counts. So it kind of depends. It depends. Is she the type of person that cares about the meaning, or does she care about the value? I don't know how much you want a person who cares about like just only the value, but so I don't know. If you're able to convey that it meant a lot, or that I think as long as you're able to convey that you're thinking about her in a meaningful way, I think it should be fine, but I don't know what type of person she is, so I don't know. Although maybe I'm just an optimist. Although I think I struggle to call myself an optimist. I don't think I'm an optimist. Maybe I'm a hopeless romantic or something like that. Even though I don't even know really what that term means. But a Bass Pro gift still doesn't feel right. If only I could gift her an entire cow or something to tell her I love her lots. Maybe that'd be great. Well, I don't know. It kind of feels. You know, sometimes flowers are enough, right? Sometimes flowers are enough. If the person is placing such a high value on physical gifts, I don't know. I mean, I'm me and you're you, so we don't have the same type of value systems, but I don't know. It's kind of like sometimes just like a bouquet of flowers means more than getting someone like a Ferrari, if that makes sense. Like, it might be more like financially valuable or something, like, or monetarily valuable, if I'm trying to say that or something, but I don't know what I'm trying to say. But the meaning of the object, I think a gift card is probably, I don't know, a gift card might be a little bit, maybe getting something from the shop might actually mean more than a gift card. So rather than getting a gift card, you can get like an actual object or something. I don't know. You could just get something. I feel like getting something is usually more meaningful than getting just a broad gift. I got some new toys. It's in the miscellaneous chat. Not you, Dennis. You gonna tell me off? Well, if you know you're gonna get in trouble for it, maybe don't do it in the first place. Kind of feels like I've heard that before. Her mother is a botanist. She's surrounded by flowers all the time. Her favorite is marigold and lavender. Well, have you got her that before? Yeah, it seems like she does like outdoor stuff. Have you gotten her flowers? Maybe you should just get her favorite flowers. That would mean a lot. if you've taken the time to at least know what her favorite flowers is, I'm sure that's a meaningful thing. If someone gets me a gift that is like tailored to what I do like, even if it's not exactly what I want, as long as it's aimed towards what I want and the person made an effort to get what I want, I think that's all that really matters. The actual gift itself doesn't really matter. It's a bonus if it's like useful, but you know. I've been given that. She's surrounded by flowers all day. Maybe not the sharpest idea, I think. Oh, I see. Surrounded by flowers. I don't know. Yeah, I guess getting her something that she's surrounded by all the time is maybe not the best gift. Oh, maybe there's something else you can give her. Maybe there's something else that you know that she might like, or at least that she's in the like ballpark of liking. You can try and find that. I don't know. I don't think I've never been one for like for being a gift giver, if that makes sense. But hey, maybe that's my bad. Who smells like stability and lavender all the time? That actually sounds good. I just love the smell of stability. It's my favorite smell. Unfortunately, I haven't smelled it in over, how old am I? Yeah, in over 19 years. I think I'm joking, but I'm pretty sure I'm joking. Probably. Maybe you should buy her some stability. Whatever the heck stability is. I mean, she does indeed like her cows a lot, so I guess I should gift her a new cow with a dent in my wallet. I don't know. Gifting someone a cow is kind of big. That's kind of a large gift. That's a gift you'd see in like back in the old days. I gift you my favorite cow. Hello, Azar. Azar. I've heard, yes, hello, Azar. Haven't been here in a while? Yes. Who is this character? I guess it'll just be you. Wait, why are you getting such a big gift in the first place? Is this like an anniversary or something? You said this was a first date. Hold on. You said that this is like a first date. Why? These are some pretty large gifts for a first date or something. That seems a little strong. I just want her to know that I'm thinking about her, not to come out like a passerby or something. Well, you know, getting any sort of gift in the first place means that you're thinking about her. Like, you can imagine that there are people who would just not get anything at all, but I have no idea. So Cool Uncle's always been a part of the Discord? Why is he rage baiting and being a bully to everyone? That's kind of... Is he doing that now? Yeah, Ches was the first member of the Discord. I think he was the person who told me to make a Discord in the first place. And I think he said it himself. He's like essentially what he is the personification of hate. Not really. I mean, like, not in the cringe way, but that is essentially what he does. I think it's his... I don't know. Maybe he's bored. I think he's like 13. I think he's about 13, 12. Maybe he's bored. I mean, for someone who like does this all day, he probably doesn't have anything else to do. I don't know. Although he's changed. He is better. He was way worse in the past. What's your biggest fear? Losing the ability to draw. But I don't want her to know that I'm thinking about her in a base pro gift level. I mean, is she the type of person that would think about things like that? I don't know. I feel like you're projecting a lot onto her. Maybe she is the type that actually does like that. Her thinking that I'm a stupid person, that's my biggest fear. I mean, I don't know. I mean, do you want... You can draw? Thank you. Hello, Christina. Sorry. Hello, Christina. I assume you've been here. Welcome to the stream, though, in any case. Are you thinking that I'm a stupid person? That's my biggest fear. I mean, assuming she's someone that, like, you can see, like, a future with. I assume she's not the person who would do that type of judgment. Probably not, right? And if she is the type of person who would judge someone that harshly over, like, one gift, is that really the person that you want? Like, I'm not trying to sound, like, judgmental, but... If someone makes, like, such a big judgment on a person without getting to know them, like, on a conversation level, then... And they judge you based on, like, a gift that you give them, that's not that... I don't know. I feel like it'd be a little bit... Of course, she's not just simple. I asked what she wanted on our date, and she said French fries. That's a major... That's... of course not. She's just simple. Yeah, so just get something normal. I call it eating your sketchbook and then blowing up your house rhymes with grug. I see. That meme has been there. Up with Discord, they're trying to 2-week time me out, Dennis. Tell them they can't do that. Why are they trying to do that? Come on, Dennis, don't say something so harsh about her. She's a plain girl. I don't think I said anything harsh about her. I mean, yeah. In any case, if the person that you're looking for a future with is such a shallow person that they judge you based on a gift that you give them, like you're giving them a gift, and the very fact that you're giving them a gift in the first place is a sign that you're thinking of them. If they judge you based on that, I don't know if they're really a person that you would like to spend the rest of your life with. That means they're gonna judge you on every small thing that you do, and do you really want a life like that? I don't know. They're just arguing for like 15 minutes. Who Ches and random stuff? No, he ain't. Abby, whenever random stuff says no, he's not doing something, he is doing it. No, I'm a peaceful person, he says. I do not like beef, he says. He's lying. So there's a question. I give her a Bass Pro gift card or not? I mean, sure. If you're asking what would mean more, giving her like you can go like into the Bass Pro shop or the Bass Pro shop and get her something from there, and you try and figure out what she'd like the most. But you can give her a gift card too. I think either way it's fine. I think giving her an object that you thought about instead of letting her pick might show that you care more, but I don't know. It depends what type of person she is. Don't overthink. You're overthinking it too much, essentially. Okay. What? No, let me see what's been happening. What actually happened? I guess I'd have to see a rundown of the actual series of events, and I don't know.
The two rage birders on the server shouldn't be friends. Just joking, not really. What's Ches doing? I don't know. Ches is being... I assume Ches is being Ches and random stuff is being random stuff, and that is a volatile combination. That's a nice idea. So a shopping date it is? Yeah, that works, yeah. Maybe don't sacrifice 3 goats though. By the way, it's spelled Abby. That's okay. I have a family who spells my name like that. Oh, I have family who spells my name like that. I don't know how I said I have a family. That's not even. I don't think that's grammatically even a thing. But yeah. I want to say something foul, but I held back. I see. Interesting. What do you mean by foul? There's lots of things that could be categorized as foul. What type of foul are you talking about? Nothing is disgusting? Oh, nothing disgusting? Well, what do you... Wait, yeah, what? No, what do you mean by foul? You don't want to know what's foul, Dennis? You don't? I mean, I've heard a lot of things that people can say. I don't know. Like, I'm not going to be shocked, that's for sure. I'm quite sure nothing can surprise me. It's quite difficult to surprise me. I am a veteran. A veteran, I say. I want to say to Hunted. I see. Okay, I'm gonna get banned for this, so here's the word to surprise you. Well, hold on now. Hold on. Don't do anything that would get censored on YouTube or get you banned on YouTube, I guess. Dennis, was in the trenches of foulness? Internet trenches? Something like that. Don't surprise him. I'm actually quite interested. But also this is YouTube, so I don't know. I feel like there's no hope for my art. No, there's art. There's hope. Just because you can't see a path forward doesn't mean that there isn't a path forward. Have you tried copying, trying to figure out how artists... Do you have any artists that you look up to? And if so, have you tried copying like what they've been doing? Have you tried to see how they produce their art? Hold on. As much as I like art, I don't think it's a stable job. That's probably true, yeah. Well, no. Well, I don't know. It depends. Art can be it depends how you do it. Depending on what art you do, it could be a stable job. Art is stable? Yeah, it depends what you're doing. But for the most part, art is stable. Okay, I'll abstain because I love Dennis Channel. I do not wish to meet Saul Goodman. Can piranha plants from Mario breathe fire? I think sometimes.
I don't know what you could possibly say. Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking of everything, but yeah, no, probably not. Hey, you could DM it to me. That would work, right? Surely that would work. The amount of interest I have in this has gone way past the point of rational. I'm past the point of no return now. You've piqued my interest. I'm dealing with artistic burnout. Do you know why? Have you been doing a lot of practice and it hasn't been paying off? Is that why? Or why exactly have you been going through that? It's really not, Abby. I hate art. Why do you hate art? I think it is. I think it can be stable. It just depends on what you're doing. 8 pencils? Honestly, I don't have such a love for pencils. You have designers, which are only one form of art. Design kitchen, clothing patterns, billboards, websites, buildings. The shirt you're wearing was made by an artist. Yeah. A lot of I think art is pretty stable. Depending on what you're doing, of course. That's I need a commission. Now, commissions are kind of unstable, I think. It depends who you are. It depends how much you're promoting yourself, I suppose, though. Yeah, it's really about how much you're promoting yourself. Okay, then drawing and painting is not a stable job? I mean, someone needs to make designs and stuff. Like, artists are always going to be, or at least art is always going to be needed. Commissions are just you being, how about I commercialize my hobby and make it stupidly exhausting? Essentially. It depends how good you are at, it depends how you are as a person. For some people, it's not exhausting, so if you're not a person who's built to handle it, then I guess you're just not built to handle it, right? Art teachers, I'm a painting major, and I'm going to pursue wedding painting as my career. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. That is quite cool. I mean, yeah, you're really good at realism anyway, so yeah, I can see it. Yeah, yeah, like Abby is saying, basically the only limit that you have for art is how creative you are. It depends on your creativity, which makes sense. I mean, it was always a creative thing, but yeah, depending on how creative you are in general is how stable it is. If you're not that creative, you can't like think of other ways to get around stuff, then it's going to be difficult, but if you can, then it's fine. I'm taking art classes at a local community college. It's taken up every second of my day. Ah, I see. Well, yeah, that'd probably lead to burnout then. That makes sense. That's probably why I didn't go to an art school. Art school would have made me hate art, probably. I mean, to balance hobby and reality is to imagine Sisyphus happy. I think that's one of my favorite phrases. One must imagine Sisyphus happy. And one professor in particular said my imagination wouldn't get me anywhere. That's literally what art is about, though. Mostly. I don't know what they're talking about. Maybe they know something I don't, though. Maybe. I mean, they're a professor and I'm not, right? So,
Weird question. What would you do if you found a dead body in a hotel room? I guess call 911, I guess. Probably should call someone. Isn't it more suspicious if you don't? It's almost your birthday? Nice. Would you dispose of it? Why would I dispose of it? Thousands of people want to become an animator. It's literally one of the most competitive art careers. Hundreds of people work on a single movie for years. Yeah, that's that. Honestly, being an animator might be a Sisyphean. Yeah, a Sisyphean task. I mean, it's endless. I mean, it's fun, but I feel a lot of things are only fun for me when I'm doing something that's like around my own interest. If it's not something that I'm interested in, then probably not. Art school always send out something interesting each year. I mean, one German made back then was a funny one. I don't know what that is. I've been okay. I've been good. Yeah, I've been good. Just drawing as always. Dennis, why is there organs in my basement? Don't know. Yeah, that is why it's not stable. Why is it? It's not stable because it's competitive? I mean, sure, but like a lot of things aren't like, I mean, a lot of things are competitive. If you don't want to be competitive, then it's very difficult to succeed in a world where you don't want to be competitive. If you want to like have a stable job, you kind of have to be competitive. You have to be at the top, or at least near the top. You have to be someone good at what you do. Hey, I want you to say a title. I want you to say a title, and I want you to tell me whether you think it's real or fake. You mean you're gonna say a title, and then I'm gonna tell you if I think it's real or fake? Okay. No, animation is hyper competitive to the point you're risking your future. Well, I mean, it depends on how good you are. Like, it's like art isn't. It's not even a thing. It depends on your own skill level. If you're good at animation, it's not really that competitive. It's just you just have to increase your skill, right? If you're not confident in art, if you're not confident in the way that you do things, then of course it's going to be not stable because you're not stable in your beliefs. But depending on how good you are at animating, it depends. Yeah, your skill level is obviously going to be important. If you're not good at animating, then you're not gonna. I mean, that guy teeth in the corner looks so good. Thank you. Getting a constant paycheck by working on one project, maybe even multiple movies within a span of a year, is not stable. If you're bad at it, I suppose, but if you're good at it, then it's stable. So I guess the answer is just to be good at what you're doing. If you're unsure of your skill level, then yeah, it'll be difficult. But like that's for like basically everything. Unless you want to like, I don't know, be like, unless you're gonna like be at a grocery store, maybe you want to stock up on the shelves or something. That's not probably competitive. But Singularity, realistically, the risk is way too high. It's not no, because I don't think it's a risk. Like if you're good at art, and you've been good at art, it's not a risk. It's a risk if you're I don't know. The less time you have to improve, the more it is as a risk. But I mean, if you're confident in yourself, it's not really a risk. If you are good at art, it's not a risk. I don't think. You're good at it because the market for an animator is already competitive. So if you got in and yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I guess I wasn't explaining it well. Abby did it basically explain it properly. If you're an animator and you're skilled, it's not there's no luck involved in that. It's just, I mean, there's always a little bit of luck, but it's your skills that's really the important factor. You only have a I think you're taking the percentages and I don't know. Because like the people who make it in might be 2%, but also the people who make it in are good. There's something that I'm missing. I don't know the way to explain it, but What's your opinion on Thick Ender Woman? Cool, I guess. I guess that's my opinion on most things, right? Cool.
They're cool. Probably cool. They're fine. They're cool. I have to head out? Okay, goodbye, Kersu. Have you heard of Black Company, my friend? Oh, yeah, like in Japan. Yeah, I've heard that. Yes, I definitely have heard of that. I mean, I don't want to be an animator, that's for sure. I don't want to be an animator for a job. Like, as a job, that's not even close to what I want. I don't think you understand where I'm coming from. No matter how good you are, there's always going to be someone better than you. Yeah, but I think you're underestimating. Yeah, sure, there's going to be someone better than you, but it's not. Most animation jobs aren't the type of job where it's like, okay, there's one person who can fit this role and no one else is going to work on this project. It's only one person. A lot of animation, like studios, they need multiple really good animators. So as long as you are in fact a good animator, as long as you are someone decent, it's gonna be better. It's not like there's only one company. There's a bunch of companies. It's not like, I don't know. Again, maybe I'm simply an optimist or something. Which is surprising, because I don't think I call myself an optimist. I mean, there's a word for overexhausting. That's when you know something's got to change, really, yeah. That's a semi-nihilist kind of guy. I mean, yeah, I'm not an optimist. I'm very optimistic about life. No, I'm actually not. Like, I'm the type of person, like, if you actually ask me, if we get down to like the philosophy of like what I believe, I don't think life has meaning. I'm not that type of person. But I don't know. I don't know what I am. I'm definitely not. I'm not. I'm definitely not an optimist. Yeah, I'm closer to a nihilist, but I'm not like the nihilist where it's like, oh, everything's terrible, life has no meaning, I'm just gonna waste away. Like, that's not me. Like, I can observe that life has objectively no meaning, but I can also observe that I'm a human, and objectivity for a human doesn't mean anything. So I just try and have fun, right? Try not to stress about things that I can't control. I try to, maximize the amount of skill I have in the places where I can control it. I don't know. I think there's a lot of life that you actually can control if you just like put your head down and do that. Of course, there's always going to be like luck involved, but I'm not the type of person who's gonna. If there is something that I couldn't control, like my skill level, yeah, I'm not gonna like be like, oh, this is all luck based, because I do understand that I actually have a say in this. I get you, man. I don't think I'm in a position to tell you to stop when I smoke. Oh, you're talking to him. Maybe you're a stoicism guy or absurdist. Maybe absurdist. Absurdist seems something. Yeah. Absurdist seems like what I am. Yeah, life doesn't have any objective meaning. And so the meaning that you find from life is essentially your own to make. You make your own meaning, so, go do that. You're a human, so objectivity doesn't matter to you. So do something that's subjectively fun. Just don't like hurt anybody else, I guess. Don't destroy society. Mostly. Don't hurt other people. As long as you're not doing that, then, go forge your own meaning. That's me. I think absurdist is probably the best way. Ceramics, the bowls and plates you eat out of, is made by an artist. The clothes you wear. Yeah, I guess that's why he specified like painters, Abby. I guess he's trying to maybe. I guess he's trying to do. I don't know what you call this type of art. Like visual arts, maybe. I guess that's what he's doing. I love absurdist guys that believe life is one big party and they have
very mellow, lukewarm definition of what life and such is in general. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't believe life is a big party. I don't, like, when I get down to it, I think I'm more of a, I think objectively, like, my philosophy is a nihilist. It's just like, nothing really has meaning. I mean, you can get depressive about it, and I think I very much was. I think I was like a textbook not a textbook definition, but I was like the stereotype of a nihilist. Like, oh, what am I doing here? But someone got me out of that situation, because it's like, even though life doesn't have an objective meaning, that's humans, like, people just make up their own meaning. That's what they do all the time. People just come up with their own people pick the meaning that just fits with their soul. Everyone who has a meaning, the meaning fits with them, and it's like, so it's not about what's objective, it's about what fits with you. I don't know. I don't know. Question my major because I'll never find a job in it. Oh, hold on. Oh, it always annoys me when someone questions my major because I'll never find a job in it. I mean, I think you probably will have a job in it. Well, on the other hand, Abby here is a textbook definition of nihilism. Gal, I don't think Abby's. I don't know. I'm pretty sure. Abby, I'm pretty sure you're religious, right? Religious people, I don't think they're nihilists. I think religious people have a very clear definition of what meaning is. I don't think that's nihilism. Right? Am I wrong? What if I fail my exams? I don't think the hunted guy knows what nihilism means. I mean, see, I don't think, you're not really a nihilist, because if you're a nihilist, I think you don't even really care. Like, if you're a true, like, one of those depressive nihilists, you're probably not the type that even cares. It's like, does it really matter? Like, in the end, we're all gonna die. There's not, like, we're not gonna mean anything. It's gonna be, we're just gonna, like, be turned to dust, and the sun will, like, eat, and then the universe will end. Like, that's what a nihilist is. If you're like having, like, if you're feeling bad about failing something, I don't know. I don't think that'd be like a nihilist exactly. You're more like a doomer. I think that'd be like a doomer, right? Dennis, are you in college? I'm not. No. I'm gonna finish my OC and my Ender Woman drawings. I can show you. What is nihilism? When you feel like everything is pointless. Essentially, that's like the base. I think that's like one of the base worldviews of it. Everything's meaningless. Nothing has like true objective meaning. Everyone's just doing things, but they don't actually have a true purpose. We're all gonna die in the end. It's not gonna mean anything. I think that's what nihilism is at its base. And then there's different branches of nihilism. We're all gonna die anyway, so why not do everything you want? That's a way. I think that's more in line of what I think, Cardinal. But it's like, some people are like, well, you're gonna die anyways, and it's not gonna matter. Like, nothing's gonna matter. And I think some people very much struggle with the problem of there is no objective meaning, and because they struggle with that, it becomes, because they struggle with objective meaning, and they need objective meaning. When there is no objective meaning, everything becomes meaningless, because for them, the meaning isn't about themselves, it's about something outside of themselves, right? So if something is outside of you, it doesn't matter if you're in, like, you can't really enjoy something if everything is meaningless. So for them, it doesn't even apply. No, I'm 100% not nihilism. I assume you're not. You don't seem like you're a nihilist. Cappuccino, you're meaningless? I mean, probably not. You're religious? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Most religious people are not nihilists, I don't think. I can't do everything I want? Yeah, that's true. Nobody can do everything they want. Like, you can't, like, ascend to, like, you can't, like, become whatever you want overnight or stuff. I come back, yap of singularity. Kai is absurdist? Yeah, it seems like that, what he said. Why not do everything you want? Well, as long as it's not, like, hurting everybody, though. As long as you're not hurting anyone. You're a nihilist, though? Oh, you're a nihilist, though? A nihilister, though. That's what you wrote, I think.
yeah, I guess absurdist is probably the best way to describe me, perhaps. Sometimes labels are not that helpful to describe people, but I think in this case it probably is. Nothing has objective meaning, and so because you're a human, everyone has a subjective meaning. So pick the meaning that fits with you the most. I guess in the end, I define meaning as whatever you're looking forward to. Yeah, that's what I define meaning as. Looking forward to doing something. Anything at all. Even just waking up in the morning and eating breakfast. Or maybe you have a pet that you want to see again, or you want to, just chill with. A place you want to go. Meaning. Are you absurd? I might be absurd. I'm gonna die with a heroin needle in my arm? Maybe don't. We can't achieve spiritualism, but if you put your mind into it against all wishes and wants in you hold, you can... Wait, hold on. We can't achieve spiritualism, but if you put your mind into it against all wishes and wants in you hold, you can even move mountains with a single pickaxe. Did I read that right, or am I just dyslexic? Against all wishes and wants in you. Into it against all wishes and wants in you hold, you can even oh, okay. Okay, hold on. Okay, I understand what a comma is a comma is missing. That's why. Okay, hold on. We can achieve spiritualism, but if you put your mind into, hold on. Yeah, okay, there. We can achieve spiritualism, but if you put your mind into it against all wishes and wants in you hold, you can even move mountains with a single pickaxe. Sorry, it was very difficult. Tensura is one of those anime that I think I won't mind being in out of all the isekai. Oh yeah, Tensura is great. I mean, well, mostly it's great. Well, I'm dyslexic. It's a typo. Oh, okay. Damn, my man's so lucky. Wait, who's so lucky? I just finished my first year in college. Hello, Orisius. I don't know how long it's been since I've actually talked in chat. I usually just have this as background noise. Hello, Orisius. Welcome. I want to meet you when I come to UK random. Do you think college is a scam? I had a poll about this earlier. Majority said college is a scam. I think it depends what you want. Most of college, like a lot of college is a scam. Like for some like branches of arts, like for instance, some branches of arts you need a portfolio. Some branches of arts you need connections, right? So sometimes college is very useful. It depends what you're going to. If you don't need some things, you really don't need college for. In that case, it is kind of a scam. You're getting robbed for something. Like you're gonna go into debt, and you're not even gonna get use out of the thing that you went to college for, or you're doing it in college. So sometimes it's scam, sometimes it's not. A lot of things are more nuanced than is this or is it that, right? Most things are more gray than black and white. But yeah, no, for the most part, for me it would have been a scam. I don't think college would have helped me at all. The meaning of existence is to exist, to be. That, someone did tell me that. Yeah, see, someone told me the meaning of existence is just to have existed in the first place. Not even, it wasn't even just to be, it was to have existed. Yeah, to have existed is the meaning. But the problem with that is a lot of people don't find meaning in that. Like that is unsatisfying. Like they're like, okay, so what? Just this is the meaning. Like for a lot of people, have like pretty bad like times in general. Like they're just having rough times. And if you describe that like this existence that is so horrible for me mentally, physically, is the meaning, then it's like this isn't a meaning that I want. So, which is why the person went even further and was like, so we're gonna scrap that meaning. So the meaning isn't just to have existed, to exist, to be in the universe. The meaning is whatever you make it to be, whatever you're looking forward to. So yeah, that. I also do think some majors like engineering, nursing, law. Yeah. Engineering, of course, you're gonna need it. Yeah, medical school, obviously. That's like a no-brainer. Yeah. But some things very much are a scam. Like going to college for the sake of going to college, you probably shouldn't do that. You're probably going to end up in debt, and then you're going to have that debt for like the rest of your life, and you're going to be trying to pay it off. It's going to make your life a little bit more difficult if you don't need what you're doing, right? Yeah.
The meaning of life is eating milk cakes and playing Pixel Blade on Roblox. Now Shiraz has the right idea. Go to a boxing gym if you like fighting so much. You're talking to random. Here's a quote from late writers. I'm not gonna be able to say that. To create is human. To produce legacy is divine. I talk about money laundering, so I don't know where I'm heading. Oh boy. Communication major? Why isn't even a major? Hey, some people, struggle with communication. I don't know. I don't know much about college. I do know, I don't know much about college. I know a little bit. What I do know about college is it was not for me. It probably would have killed my artistic, I guess, passion. I would have not been happy at all. Not even close. So I'm happy I didn't go to college. And plus, in debt. Don't want to be in debt, right? How old is the Hunted guy? I don't know how old Hunted is. I don't know. But Hunted sure is neat to talk to. I mean, college is about learning whatever it is. So yeah, there's a communication major. Deal with it. I don't know. Communications major you could if you want to learn how to communicate, you can kind of just, talk to people, go out, talk to people. I feel like a lot of the time, like for a lot of things, it is more useful to get, I don't know about the communication major. I don't feel so, I mean, it's there. So if someone chooses to do it, I mean, that's on them, I guess, but it does kind of seem like a nothing burger of a course, or not a course, but you know what I'm saying. Dennis, do you know the Wysop here? Yeah. He's on YouTube. He's like the guy he was dominating the YouTube shorts a while back. Is he still doing it? I don't know. I haven't seen him in a while, but yeah, I know him. My art skills have gone to shit. Is yours too? Mine was yesterday. Let me see if I can find the ones from yesterday. Hold on. Not this one. Yesterday I was struggling quite a bit. I think I got the drawings down here, like this drawing, I was struggling. I kind of like it. Not like, now that I'm looking at it, it's okay. This drawing is a failure, more on the face part. This drawing was kind of a failure. It's better. Like, as I went through the day, you can see how my art got better and better as it's like, it started here, got better. This face was actually good. I do like this one. Got a little bit worse, got better. As it went up, I got better. But yeah, my art skills went a little bit poorly. But I think it got better as the day went on. So yeah. Yeah, I know him, Akarneel. I do know him. He's very talented, actually, yeah. Or skillful, I suppose. I mean, I can literally search how to communicate online, but still it doesn't have the sheer certainty and years of experience of a college or any institute. Can't beat that. Dennis can't beat that. I mean, yeah. I mean, I feel like getting real world experience is going to be more useful in terms of like communication. Like, you can just go out and, I mean, I say that like it's easy, but you can, in a lot of cases, just go out and talk to people. It depends how you are, though. Depends how you are and where you are. So maybe some places it is necessary, but Okay, wait. What is it actually about? What do they actually teach you? Like what is the specifics of communication? Like, are we talking about like in business? Like, is it like how to talk in a business setting? What is it about? If it's just like how to talk to people in general, I feel like that's kind of straightforward. I say that, but actually I do struggle. So I used to struggle a lot with communication, but I learned, I think. I started drawing animals, Dennis. I see. You're following in George's footsteps. Is it fun, at least? The peak communication level is just to be blunt. I love being blunt, but a lot of people, it's funny. A lot of people read in between the lines when there's no lines to read in between. And then sometimes when they are supposed to read in between the lines, they just take it bluntly. So I don't know. A lot of people, when you say something bluntly, they like, I don't know. Sometimes being blunt can be harsh, I suppose, to some people. And sometimes they don't even take the blunt. They like read even deeper. So I don't know. I think depending on who it is, like I would very much like to be blunt. I love to be I would like to do that. But I don't know. A lot of people don't like that. So I don't know. A lot of people take things personally sometimes. I don't know. I don't know. It feels weird to say that though. Even saying that, like saying that in general, like even saying that, it seems bad. Maybe I've been trained. I've been whipped into shape by the people I've been around to even feel that. I don't know. It just feels that. Read my text, Dennis. I'm wondering the same thing. Oh, wait, did you say something up there? Wait, hold on. Oh, about like what the communication is about. All people don't have instincts since birth. Some people need to learn it through wanting. I mean, yeah, I understand that. Does Sheer count as an animal? Yeah, I guess. I'm like a hammer to the head for people. For some people, can't be more blunt than that. I mean, I would like to be blunt, but some people just, I don't like it. So I have to be flexible. Being flexible is great. You have to be able to gauge people, I suppose. Yeah, I don't think like communicating with people is not an instinct that I have. Like it's not a natural thing. The ability to communicate with people properly is not a. I just like to be blunt, but all the times that I have been blunt, people take it out of. They just don't like it. So I've changed. I think my speech and my communication is way more. There's more fluff added to the way that I speak. I gotta go. Okay, goodbye. Shira's, I mean, Shira kind of counts as an animal, kind of, in a sort of way. Not really, though. Shira's more person than animal, I'd say. The character. One of my side hustles is I find lactose intolerant people from the black market. I set up a fake art fight meeting room. A fake airtight meeting room. And then I set off an industrial grade humidifier filled with grade deep pasteurized whole milk. Wow. And then I watch and wait while they scream in agony and claw at the door. Ah yes, you are a supervillain, I say. I see. Is Shira as evil? Is Shira's a menace, perhaps? Defecating uncontrollably. Yeah, I definitely needed that final piece of information. That was crucial. I needed that. Also rolling around in their own filth. Of course. Naturally. This guy's face is actually pretty good. I do like this face that I did at the top right. I wasn't expecting to like it, but I do actually like it somehow. I wasn't expecting much. I started with the nose, which I think the nose is probably the best place to start the face, I think. Because it's in the middle. You can like use it to gauge everything else. Alrighty. Let me see. What do I draw? I don't know what to draw. What the heck do I draw? What the heck do I draw? What the heck do I draw? Hello, Diavola. What's going on? Why are people speaking their native language? I come back to a global chat of singularity. Some people just like to speak a language. Everyone loves language, don't they? already. Draw JoJo's? Nah, that's cool. What I will do is draw some more bodies, though. Because I need to... Or maybe Laios? Oh, actually, I might draw Laios. Laios is actually a good suggestion. Well, no. Well, maybe? Well, no. Well, I could draw him. I could see. You know, when is the next season of Delicious in Dungeon coming out? I do want to know. Okay. Herm. I didn't thinking of drawing Izutsumi, you perv. Why would drawing Izutsumi be... Huh? Why Izutsumi specifically? Now, Senshi. Now, that's the one that would be pervy. What about Tifa? Nah. I feel nothing for Tifa, because I haven't played the game, really. Yeah, I know Tifa Lockhart. What about my gal Marin? Marin Kitagawa. She's cool, I think. She's cool. I would rather draw Marin than Tifa, I guess. Do you want a watch? I own a, what's it called? A smartwatch, I guess. I had a watch. Wait, here, let me see if I can find it. It was a very cheap watch. It was not a good watch. It was like, oh yeah, it was an electronic watch, this thing. I had it. It's broken. It's broken because the strap broke off. What about a character from Kill la Kill? Nah, you know, I very much like YouTube. I don't want YouTube to kill me, so I don't think I will draw a character from Kill la Kill. Oh, you haven't played it? You will love Part 7. It's one heck of a roller coaster ride. I see. Yeah, no, I think I have some Final Fantasy game. I just haven't played it, though. Wait, you're talking about... No, yeah. That's an expensive watch? Nah, it was only like $30. Or, you know, $3 is actually quite... That's not cheap, but for a watch, there's, like, watches go way higher than that. So, I think it was pretty inexpensive for a watch, relatively speaking. And I got another $30 watch that was, a smartwatch. I have it. It still works, but, yeah. I don't know why the strap broke. I didn't even do anything too insane with it. It just broke one day. It was my favorite watch, too. I realized that Laios' eyes move slightly upwards rather than being downwards. Laios has a more upwards facing eyes. I have a $9 one. It works. So it works. Yeah, no, yeah, that's cool. Dennis, I struggle with sitting slouching pose, like drawing that. Oh yeah, me too. Although I just saw a pose like that. I think oh no, that was more of a squatting pose. This is more of a squatting kind of slouching, not really, but yeah, I struggle with that type of pose too. It is difficult. You and me too. You and me, Cappuccino. I mean, I've seen an AP watch go for $200,000. So yeah, that's one is cheap very cheap compared to like other watches. That is, am I dyslexic or is that, yeah, no, that's 20,000. That's 200,000, sorry. Yep, again. Don't know why I keep saying 20,000. I'm reading it right, I'm just saying the wrong thing. What's an odd problem for me to have. Plus, I also have one on my phone. Yeah, if you have a phone, you don't really need a watch. Watches are just for, like... Watches are really just for... convenience sometimes. Just to look cool sometimes. Dennis, do you struggle with Gyat? Well, I don't. Specifically, it's shiny. No, I think drawing the butt is actually not... It's not too hard for me. Sometimes it's not too hard. This pose specifically was difficult, but most of the time, no. Find out the date of the event months in advance. Months in advance. Oh, boy. No. Why would you do this, Shiraz? Well, that's enough of sus talk for me today. As Karl Marx once said, time is made by watch companies to sell a watch. Maybe time is an illusion. That's that one. Do you let me see. Do you research or maybe do you look into a lot of philosophers? Hunted? I don't tend to look into philosophers themselves. I more look into like the philosophy. Or sometimes, I don't seek it out, but sometimes I do. I'm more interested in the philosophy than the philosophers, so I don't really know much of the philosophy. Des, do you feel like you're training us to be your art competition? Not really. See, like I was saying, well, maybe you weren't there, but yeah, I try not to have any competition. Competition doesn't, I try and have people that I can learn from. And I have, there are some people in the Discord that I for sure can learn from. So... I guess in that kind of way, yeah, I guess, but I'm very bad at training people, I've learned, so. Shiraz is planning a worse event than death. Yes. Shiraz, why are you so evil? I seek my own knowledge, and knowledge draws to meat from everywhere. Knowledge draws to meat from everywhere. I see. Crap, I spelled pigeons wrong. Didn't even notice. I guess I wasn't really paying attention, though. Yeah, no, in a sort of way, I guess you could say that I'm like I'm training my own competition, but not really, because I don't feel like I'm like taking competition, even from artists that are even from the art gods. I don't feel like I'm a competition for them, even if I want to get to the level, but I don't feel that they're competition. But in a sort of way, yeah, I can see what you're saying. I guess so. Maybe. I think I made him too tired. This is tired Laios. It's pigeons. 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 So yeah, all those philosophy talks come from self-taught and from outside tampering in my worldview. I see. A lot of my philosophy came from this one person, a lot of my life philosophy came from this one person. Because I guess I was struggling in a nihilism hole. I had someone help me with that. A very annoying person though, but yeah, she's smart, I guess. Yeah, I'm interested in other philosophers, but they don't really I'm more interested in their funny, or not funny, but their interesting philosophy. But yeah. It's your ex? Nah. No. I still know this woman. Nah, this one, no. She's annoying. My mic is fuzzy or no? I wonder why. So who's this person? Is it someone special? I suppose they're special. I guess they're special to me, yeah, but romantic? No. Right? Hold on, let me ask myself. Right? Yeah, nah. They're very smart, though. I'm very much... What's it called when you look up to someone? I very much respect her. And they use the device less and less, bro. I don't know why this hunted guy is all sunshine and rainbows. Is he?
I don't know. I don't get that vibe from him. Hunted is hunted. Hunted likes philosophy.
So you don't know yourself? Come on, bro. You're in admiration. You're in admirational love.
No, like, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't believe so. Like there was someone who like I can for sure say, yeah, this is like romantic. For her, no. This person that I look up to, this philosophy person. Yeah.
You hate him so much. Why? They have to watch helplessly as their battery slowly but surely dies out. Just like the light in their eyes.
Shiraz, did someone hurt you? Is this revenge for something that what?
I'm Sunshine Rainbows. Last time I checked, I was conflicting over giving my girlfriend a freaking gift card.
Ah, yes. All the philosophy in the world can't help you with relationship problems, I guess. That's not even a relationship problem. You'll be fine. Of course, that's my blind nihilistic optimism. Is nihilistic optimism an oxymoron? It feels like it is, but I don't think it actually is.
Fuck your girlfriend, man. Nobody cares. Wait, hold on. What?
McLovin is mad. McLovin is angry. And I'm drawing.
Freaking woman. All philosophy guys hated them.
You can have all the philosophy in the world. You're never gonna solve your relationship problems with philosophy. Hey, honey, you told me to wash the dishes, but, can we be sure that the dishes really exist?
Does it really exist, or is it just a construct of our own mind? Yeah, that's not gonna work. Never gonna work. You're about to laugh, Dennis? Me? I would never laugh.
Wait, didn't I just laugh? I chuckle sometimes.
No, I laugh sometimes.
The times that I mostly laugh is when something is funny and surprising to me. If something is just funny to me, I'm probably not gonna laugh.
But if it surprises me and it's funny, then I'm gonna laugh. The Enderman drawings are coming along so good, you're gonna be so happy? I guess I will. Okay, that's enough horrifying things for the public to assume that I have mental problems. Wait, did someone say something about me, or I tripped? No, I don't know what you're talking about.
This Laios does not look like a Laios. This guy is not Laios. This is a wrong Laios. Execute me for drawing this terrible, terrible Laios. Okay, the stream is gonna end in about 2 minutes. I mean, not 2 minutes, 20 minutes, perhaps. For a lot of life, philosophy is pretty meaningless. Like, I don't think philosophy is that practical.
A lot of philosophy is not practical. Shiraz is a menace to our neighborhood.
Yes, or to the neighborhood. Yes, Shiraz is. Yeah, a lot of philosophy is actually not that practical. Like, I think Therefore I Am is not really that practical of a philosophy thing. Some of them are, I feel, but most aren't really. They're just fun to think about. But when it comes to like solving actual issues, philosophy is sometimes more useful for like philosophy is useful for figuring out what's like going on with yourself. Philosophy is fake. It doesn't help with anything. It just wastes time. Sure, but I mean, see, whether something has value or not, that's a subjective thing. So whether something has value to you or not, I mean, yeah, you can say that for you it has no meaning, but for other people it does. I think philosophy is great. Philosophy does sometimes help. It helps you sometimes it helps you make more pragmatic decisions, I suppose, but I think I used that right, pragmatic. It helps you make level-headed decisions. It can help you with your like sense of value. If you're someone who's struggling with value and stuff, then it can help, yes.
But so we're ending just like spring in life. The stream is too. Now that was a memory grace. Until we meet again, your local Mushoku hater.
Fair enough. I do respect all anime opinions, mostly so. Whether you're a Mushoku hater or a Mushoku lover, all Mushokus ers are welcome, I guess.
I guess. Well,
That's kind of questionable, I guess, but mostly.
you're gonna die at the end of your life. So, you're gonna die at the end of the day. Is it better to work to give your children a stable future, or learn about the tree, or learn about the tree? Makes a fucking sound or not? Well, is that I mean, yeah, I guess. I mean, no, but you don't understand, McLovin. I mean, you do.
I don't know. I don't mean to say that, but
What, like, the reason for giving your children a stable future can become a philosophical meaning, though. But I'm a professional hater. That's an Olympic level title. Dennis, don't patronize me. Fair. Which planet would you eat?
I have no idea. Maybe Mars. It looks eatable.
Actually, I'd eat Earth. Earth is probably the most eatable planet. Let me see. I mean, I think, like, whether your children matter or not, like, why does it matter to give your children, why does it matter for your children to have a good future? That in and of itself is a philosophical thing. So whether you like it or not, people are doing philosophy either way. Like, it just depends how much you think deeply. Like, it just depends how deeply you think about it. But everything is kind of philosophical. It's okay, man. I probably don't understand your perspective, but I was interested once in philosophy, and it didn't benefit me in any way.
I think philosophy benefited me massively. I think, or at least this person kind of pulled me out of my hole that I was in with philosophy. So,
I mean, philosophy, like an example is the meaning of the meaning of life is a philosophical thing. So, I mean, I think pretty much whether you like it or not, you're engaging in philosophy anyways. It just depends how deeply you're engaging with it, right? Having children is philosophical. Yeah, why would you want to bring someone into this world? Is it unethical? Is it ethical? I guess that's more of an ethical question than philosophical, I guess, but kind of in the same ballpark. You know, does it have meaning to go on living? Why are you doing things in the first place? Does it make sense to even live or to do things right now, and if in the end it's all going to be meaningless because you die? Is life meaningful because you're gonna have children and you can, like, live on through them? And if so, why is it that your children are like, why is it that your children are giving you meaning? Why is that something that you're focusing on? Does it actually matter? And why? That's philosophy. So having children is philosophical? Yeah. Why do you have so many Discord children? Because they want to. Some of them have family issues, I guess. I've heard a lot. I've had a lot of people be like, "Hey, you're like probably like one of the closest. You're not the closest, but you're like the closest thing I have to like a father figure." And I'm like, I don't know how you got that from me, but I mean, sure. I mean, if people want to do that, they can do that. I'm not gonna stop them, I suppose. If it gives them some sort of peace, then go ahead. The philosophy I've seen has made me think about things I shouldn't think about, trust me. Like what exactly? What philosophy? Like, it depends what philosophy you're talking about, McLovin. I feel like a lot of the things that you're struggling with can be turned into a philosophical question. And if you can answer that question, then, I mean, I think you'd probably be better off, right? A lot of the things, there are a lot of problems that can be answered with philosophical things. And I think a lot of, like, the meaning in your life is, like, the reason why you're doing things can be turned philosophical. And it mostly is. It just depends how you do it. I mean, Singularity is technically daddy now, I guess. Gotta switch from just to stoicism. I'm not their father, but if they want, I think, to be honest, I think I do practice a lot of stoicism. I do not let a lot of, like, I don't let things bother me. Like, at all. I think, I say I don't let things bother me, but it's more like a lot of things are incapable of bothering me. It's very difficult. I need to let things bother me more. I think I'm very closed off in that aspect, so. But most of it is absurdism, I suppose, with a hint of stoicism. What about drugs? Are drugs philosophical? You can. Well, I guess the question would be like, is it like why are drugs bad? Like drugs being bad itself is a philosophical question. Are drugs bad because they kill you? Why is, why is? I mean, if you're gonna die at the end of the day, does it really matter if you die faster or quicker? You know, that's a philosophical question. Should you base your life on like how long it is? Like, why is a long life meaningful? Right? A lot of these things are philosophical. Philosophical. I'm saying philosophical so much times that it's turning into a word that doesn't have meaning to me. It feels like a fake word now. Philosophical. Philosophical. Just it's wrong. It's wrong. I mean singularity. Yep, I read that already. What are you, Hunted? Are you do you practice stoicism, nihilism, absurdism? What are you? Religiosum. Spiritualism, I guess. Me needing an energy drink right now is philosophical. Yes. Do you need it, or do you just feel like you need it? If so, why? Sometimes philosophy is exhausting, though. Imagine having to think about everything you're doing in your life. I mean, drugs are bad until they... I mean, drugs are bad until they aren't a want, but a need. A Parkinson's disease patient needs drugs to work properly. I mean, is it bad? Like, but why are drugs bad, specifically? Because they kill you? Because they harm other people in your life? And why is that bad? You practice McDonald's employee. Well, close enough, right? That's close enough to something that... Good thing I'm doing drugs then? Life sucks? Well... Life definitely can suck, yeah. Would you miss me if I died, Singularity? Yeah, I suppose. You have very good... Yeah, it's very fun to talk to me. Talk to you. What? Sorry. I don't know how I talk to myself. Yeah, it's very fun. So I suppose, yes, I would miss you. I mean... Yeah. In the same vein that I miss my grandfather, I suppose. I mean... Problem with that is I didn't really... It's not, don't lie. It's not what exactly? I don't know what you're saying it's not to. Because we as humans evolved from monkeys to humans, why want to devolve a monkey doesn't know what's moral, life, and sanity? It's not fun to talk with me? Is it? You seem to think that you understand what's happening in my brain. A lot of people think that they do, but they're very wrong. If you think that I don't think that it's not fun to talk to you. If you think that I think that it's not fun to talk to you, then, I mean, sure, you can think that, but, I mean, trying to read other people's minds and assume what they're thinking is wrong. You're always gonna be wrong. You're never gonna be right. You can't read people's minds. I suppose the ability to, the fact that people do try or feel like they can actually look inside of my mind and understand what I'm thinking probably is, like, it was a very old, I guess, pet peeve, would that be? It was very frustrating for me. It's not really frustrating anymore, but I'm very familiar with the idea that people can, in fact, or at least people think that they can, in fact, know what I'm thinking when they don't. Are you thinking about what you're drawing? No, I'm not. I'm just drawing. I'm more thinking about the words that I'm saying than when I'm drawing. What to do when you get tired of people but don't want to be lonely? What to do when you get tired of people but don't want to be lonely? What to do when you get tired of people but don't want to be lonely? I think, well, you know, I mean, the easy answer that's not the easy thing that I can say, the thing that's easier said than done, is find people who you can be around but don't really have to, if that makes, like, find people you can be around but don't really have to interact with, if that makes sense. Like, just to be in a room, like, there's a lot of people who I can be in a room with, but we don't actually have to interact, you know? We can just be, like, they're sitting here, I'm sitting there, and we're doing our own thing, but I'm still around someone. That's not lonely. So, a situation where, like that, I don't get tired of that person. It's very difficult, because they're not really doing anything. They're not taxing my mind. Nothing knows what's going on in your brain, Dennis. You're the originality of your own truth and its only source, but changing and tampering with your perception of things, that's a different thing, Dennis. You text them? And I don't know. I feel like texting people never helped. With me specifically. I don't feel lonely anymore. I think it's very difficult for me to feel lonely. I'm very, very fine on my own. I spent most of my life alone, though. At least in a large sense. That's how it feels to me. It feels like I've spent a lot of my life on my own. So that's what I'll say. But I don't really get lonely anymore. I think I'm pretty good at being self-reliant. I don't really base my happiness on other people, and I've kind of accepted that sometimes. I don't know. Maybe I'm coping. Perhaps I'm coping. Maybe this is just what I'm saying. Maybe I actually do feel lonely, but I feel like a lot of the time I don't feel lonely, but maybe I do. I'm not a psychologist or a therapist, so, even I don't really know what's going on in my brain. I hate texting. I end up leaving them undelivered. I don't know why. Yeah, it's very hard for me to text. Texting is very, very difficult. Reaching out to people online is very difficult, or through text, through calls. It feels different. It's way more taxing on my mind to do that than to be face to face with someone. I feel like I lose some sort of I just don't want to. It's very difficult. Dennis is my unpaid therapist. I haven't done anything therapists like to you. Although there has been people who have been like, yeah, you'd be a good therapist. I'm like, probably, maybe. I think I would be. I'm very good. I think I'm pretty good at listening. And I think I can ask some pretty good follow-up questions, I think that's what therapists do, but I don't know. Talking to people in general is taxing? No, I'm very happy with I'm happy to talk to people who are interesting. Talking to someone who is not interesting to me, talking to someone who's boring, or if the conversation feels like some sort of turn-based strategy, that's when I kind of check out. That's when it becomes boring. But if what the person is saying is genuinely interesting, oh yeah, I can talk to them forever, actually, just forever. Hey, so I'm gonna check your DMs. I'll check my DMs after the stream ends. The stream is gonna end very soon. Guys, I just heard glass breaking right outside my door. Well, what happened? I mean, last time I paid someone to listen was a long time ago, so yeah, you are my unpaid therapist, Dennis. That's how the stone rolls. Sure, I suppose, yeah. I had a therapist too. Didn't really help me. I think my problem, my mental issues was more of like a massive knot that could not be unwound by someone else. Like, it couldn't be untangled. It was just too much. I only said that because you mentioned my name in a comment. Did they? Drawing animals is hard, but big cats are beautiful. Yeah, I think tigers are my favorite. Like, big animal. I think tigers, bears. It's tigers and then bears and then I don't know what else. Yeah, I think tigers are my favorite. They're just so beautiful. Therapy doesn't work. Therapy does work for some people. Of course, I think a more accurate statement would be therapy doesn't work for me. Therapy doesn't work for me, and I guess therapy doesn't work for you. But for a lot of people, therapy does work. So Dennis was going through an emo phase. That's the spirit that me up. Yeah, I was definitely going through an emo phase. Does anything have any meaning? If we're all gonna die in the end, then what's the point? Then they hit me with, I'm pretty sure what Akarniel said they hit me with basically to have existed is the meaning. And I was like, bro, that doesn't mean anything though. Yeah, like okay, to have so this existence I'm going through that is terrible, and not terrible, it wasn't terrible, but this existence that's suffering me suffering mentally, this is the meaning. Yeah, this is terrible. And then she was like, well, okay, then essentially be like everyone else. Like, you're not special, be like everyone else, make up your own meaning, just pick whatever you're looking forward to. I was like, damn, okay. She was a very harsh person. She was very blunt, actually. I like that about her, though. There's no way talking to a stranger will solve my problem. It's more, therapy is more about if the person is really good at therapy, they can guide. Essentially, what therapy is sometimes is you talking to someone, them listening, and them guiding you to an answer that you have. It's not like the therapist doesn't technically have the answers a lot of the time. The therapist, like someone who has answers, that's more of a life coach. A therapist is more to listen and guide you to an answer that you kind of already have, but you just haven't recognized. I think that's what a therapist is. You're back? Welcome back, Karison. Every existence is quote-unquote terrible for adolescents, teenagers. Dennis, we all go through it once. Yeah, it wasn't terrible. It was just nothing, if that makes sense. It wasn't like, I say terrible, but it was just nothing. Like, I felt nothing. It was absolute indifference and apathy. And I still do struggle kind of with that in a sort of way. I have the foundations of what I was going through then. And I think it's very useful. I think it's essentially some sort of stoicism, perhaps, something like that. So it's very useful, but to the extreme that it was in, it was pretty bad. I can't even tell my secrets to a mom. Why would I tell a stranger? Well, the purpose of a therapist is they are a stranger. Because they are a stranger, it's easier to tell your secrets to them. I think it's very much easier to tell secrets to someone who you're not connected to at all, who they will not interfere with your personal life at all. I think that makes sense. The concept of therapy makes sense to me. It's just my problems were way too logically bound to be unwound by a therapist. The logic was it was a loop of logic, and it just wasn't. Yeah, I needed someone to essentially just smash my logic in half, or in pieces, tiny pieces. So what we see here is a preserved specimen of skepticism called McLovin. Half the stuff we say he disagrees to it instantly. I mean, I think if you're in a state of defeat, being defeated, if you are mentally defeated, I think it's very easy to instantly reject things. I was like that. I very much was like that. It's very easy to instantly reject things, especially if you are defeated in a way. Do potatoes grow on trees? No, potatoes are roots. I'm pretty sure. This stream is gonna end. The stream is essentially gonna end now. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream, guys. Thank you for coming, though. If you have anything else you want to say before the stream ends, then I will wait. I'd rather talk to Dennis about my farm girlfriend than to have to ask my mom whether to gift. Yeah, it's way easier to ask someone who's not connected to you in the slightest, right? There's less stakes there. It's a stake thing. If you don't have any stakes in something, well, yeah, it's easy to talk to them about that. The hell is this? I guess kneeling or something. Why are you so mad, McLovin? You seem way more mad than you are normally. Gotta say, solid run for today's stream, not gonna lie. Yeah, it's very good. Thanks for the hard work. Thank you for the actually nice philosophy and questions and conversation, I guess. Conversation. Not mad, he's disrespectful. I don't think he's been disrespectful. I mean, can you point out exactly what he said that was disrespectful? Like I said, I'm very... Sometimes, I guess, I mean, if you read it between the lines, perhaps it's disrespectful, but I don't know. I'm not a specimen. Is that what you're taking offense with? I wonder why. Interesting. I'm all ears, ready to get any judgment. I think... Well, okay, I guess, okay, in a sort of... Okay, let me see. I can understand this. If I break it down, a specimen is more like an object, I suppose. People don't like to be objectified in that sort of way at all. People like to be people like to be seen as people, not specimens. A specimen is more of like a scientific object, right? So it's not, it's not something that you treat as a person. So it, of course, would be irritating and annoying, perhaps, to be treated as an object, like a specimen. Perhaps that's what it is. But I don't know. Bro, this guy is either a 50-year-old Redditor or a 12-year-old, because no normal person is this corny. Is he corny? I never do get what corny means exactly. What does corny mean? Corny mean... Yeah, something's wrong with me, I guess. Maybe I'm just not a normal. Maybe I'm just like so far in the spectrum of like something. Maybe I'm neuro. Is it called neurodivergent? I don't know. Maybe that's me. Maybe I just can't understand. Perhaps I just can't understand. It's very possible that I'm the one who's in the wrong. I think it's always good to have that thought. I don't know. What exactly was corny, I suppose? I think he was joking. Last time I got into Reddit was to check whether if TikTok exists in my nation. Look at how he's talking. I think he's talking. I mean, he's more so joking. It seems like a lot of things seems more lighthearted. The guy thinks he's an anime villain. I don't think so. I think you're projecting onto him what you think that he's thinking, but I don't think he thinks. I think for the most part, he's just enjoying talking. I don't think he thinks he's anything. I don't know. I prefer to think I'm Madara. Yeah, he's not he's not serious. A lot of people on the internet are not serious. I'm the only villain in this chat? Bruh. How about you turn a new leaf and make it so there's no villains in the chat at all? Wouldn't that be wonderful? This guy is genuinely pissing me off. Yeah, but you have to like explain why. Just because how you say he's cringy, I guess? Do people who are cringy piss you off? No, because then it's so boring. Yeah, but that's only. I mean, if you think it's boring, then But I mean, why exactly is he pissing you off? I think getting to the bottom of that is probably important. Hey, wait, can I guess where? Oh no, he said he lives in the U.S., right? I'm pretty sure. Are you from the U.S. or U.K.? The U something. You guys are talking about battling, or a battle arc, but the stream is about to end. The only reason the stream is still up is because I am slightly interested in what McLovin is going to say. Slightly more than my dying phone. Oh, you know, maybe McLovin is just trying to be the next random stuff. Random stuff, I think you have a competitor. I'm for United States of America, just as the founding fathers intended. Eagle noises. America, fuck yeah. Don't you know that all Americans have a built-in oil radar? They can find the oil in the nearest, 10... What's an American unit? In the nearest 3 miles, they can find all oil. It's very funny. A new challenger appears. Another pose I'm gonna use that? Nice. I'm serious. I'm not doing this to be funny or something. Americans are more than capable to travel by themselves. Probably. Well, in any case, this seems to have derailed completely. I'm going to end the stream because I have to. What's an American unit? Yeah, like miles, right? Miles, feet. I think like the rest of the world uses like meters and stuff, right? Kilometers, kilometers and stuff. I don't know why I'm talking like this. What the hell is wrong with me? Alrighty. Dennis, how many people do you think I ran over this year so far? Hopefully 0. I, though, am going to end the stream. No, for real. Really, though. I think I'm mentally ill. Perhaps, but a lot of people are. Seems Seems like self-valuing, insecurity. Yes, perhaps insecurity is probably the main thing. No, Rainbow Light, nah. Insecurity, self-deception, nihilism, a hint of nihilism. No, more of like a doomer. The inability to seek optimism? I don't know what I'm thinking. Don't know what that might be. The inability to be optimistic? No, that's normal. Yeah, anyways, good night. I'll see you guys sometime tomorrow. Yes, goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye, Hunted. Goodbye, McLovin. Goodbye, Calstorb. See you guys later. Random stuff too, you.